When the house lights come down and the stars start to shine, it's time for movie heaven.
Can't get no heavenlier than that.
Doesn't care that it was her friend who did it, right?
Yeah, but she's saying that it's not Kira because Kira would never do that.
It was Bruno. Jake, why did you do all of this? Why did you start this by having basic morals?
Oh my god, now she's saying Bruno's not her friend, it's her ex-friend. Get it
Jake,
right.
here. Give me a second.
Oh, they're still friends.
Oh my god.
He claims he's her ex-friend because she watches because she's a pedophile. That was his words.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you, Brian.
All right, I'll continue reading. Let me just finalize this paperwork. And I have to drive. She's been doing. I haven't responded to any of this shit or read any of this sucker since the shit I sent you on Friday. It was the last thing I read. So this is it's just this morning. I haven't even gotten a Saturday or Sunday of the meltdown. But we're fired up. You might as well just bring her in here and let him yell it out, bro. Because it's ridiculous. Like to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna give Bruno a pass," and he's the reason this is all happening, and go, but it's actually Jake's fault, and you guys are running pedo gay ops on me. Like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't invent this story, right? We didn't even bring it up.
I need to invite Mr. Punch. We're gonna have it in here in the VC.
I don't really want her in here, but you can make an invite, Jake.
Okay.
I'm gonna think less of you for doing this, but
we don't have to read. I don't have to read. This is the only reason why I get away from this. I don't have to read it. I can work and not have to stop.
I don't want to be like around her though. She's like a creepy fucking sex weirdo.
Yeah, you could ban her after she's done crashing out. You might as fucking doesn't matter. She's the one that's still standing on business saying this is all a gay op. But she's
the op. I just don't want her around here.
Well, what frustrates me isn't that it's like, oh, it's a gay op on me. My frustration is like, how are you going to say it's a gay op and then not be mad at the person who created the gay op? If I were to follow your logic, right, Sucker, and you said it's all pedo gay op conspiracy. So it's all bullshit. But, but it did happen, but it's all bullshit anyway, right? Obviously, I would be mad at the guy who started the gay op, which would be Bruno, right? But instead, she's going, I expect Bruno to be like this. What I don't expect is like Jake to continue the gay op. And it makes no sense. It's like, huh?
I had to protect the people around me, so.
So if you read the thing she said, she changes her story a lot from like within each wall of text, Brian. That you
I haven't even gotten into the rest. So here's I'll just read what I said in the middle of these walls because she tagged me saying, you really think Jake did nothing when he is literally saying shit like this? Because what the actual fuck? He's literally saying I was gooning to that shit when I legit cussed that guy out and left. Jake doesn't give a fuck about the truth. He thinks it's that this shit is okay to do to people. And I wrote to her, I said, well, the problem is it's a he said, she said. I heard your side, and to be honest, I don't think you did, but I don't truly know. All of this could be one way or another. Bruno or you would need to come forward with some real evidence to prove one or the other. All we know is that one, yes, Jazzy was in a VC with a guy. He showed her CP. Two, it happened twice. Three, you told people about it. Those are the only factual facts that both sides agree on between all the other stuff. The rest is all in the air because you don't agree on it. As frustrating as it is and as hurtful as you are, or whatever, people will believe what they think is happening till it can be disproven. Not trying to be a dick or dismiss your anger. I get it, but that's how everyone's going to look at it if they care enough to. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a pretty fair statement to make about all of this. It's like, all right, look, these things are confirmed happen. The rest is all he said, she said shit. Like, you're going to have to get evidence to prove one way or another. Because you can't get mad at Jake because he believes one side over the other, right? Because you haven't provided enough evidence to suggest your side. You're not telling, you know what I mean, sucker? Like, give me some hard evidence and maybe we'll take your story seriously.
I think that's asking. Like, wait, that's asking her to prove a negative. To be fair,
I'm asking her or Bruno. I said her or Bruno. Have neither brought like hard evidence to it. to really disprove it. But my point was to her is like you could just go to
Brian,
Bruno.
get her in the VC now. Tell her in the chat.
Fine. Hold on.
Oh, I don't want to talk. Why, Jake? Because you're muted. What are you gonna say?
Jake's muted now. He's gonna say he's gonna talk to her. It's between you and her. You're gonna have to talk to her.
Well, duh.
You're mute. You're gonna be muted, Jake.
Hell yeah.
No,
So,
you're
like,
not. You better not.
Okay, I won't be.
And you're gonna not respond to anything she says, and then I just have to hear Jazzy's voice.
I would want my lawyer sucker punch to be present for this.
No, yeah, we're gonna be here, but it's you and Jazzy need to get this shit settled.
Like Kira's literally going around the captain's guy and like trying to get them to like block me and shit too for having Shaggy and Axel in that chat at one point. So that's worse than what she did.
What did Kira like tell you she's doing that, or?
No, Jazzy is saying right now that like what I did was worse is like with Shaggy and Axel in the chat for that short period of time than what she did. And then Kira is the one going around doing her stupid shit, going to every server, every single person who's connected to me, and trying to start shit, saying Jake's is blah blah X, Y, and Z. And he blocked Jazzy, he's pedal slinging her, blah blah.
I mean, her friend did that, and Kira confirmed the story.
All right, I'm gonna get her in here. Jake, you and her have to hash this out then, because that's exactly what I'm telling her. Is you guys either this is a final attempt to hash it out, and that you two will talk, and me and Sucker will respond if we need to.
Fucking Tom invited her to fucking spam me. Are you kidding me? I just read the
Yeah,
chat.
Tom
Oh my
thinks
god.
It's funny. Yeah, Tom thinks it's funny.
Asshole.
He thinks it's funny.
280 messages. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. I've told Sucker. I've told Sucker. I haven't even read Saturday or Sunday. It's been a wall. It's walls.
Brian,
It's
that was
walls.
280 since 1 a.m., by the way. That was in the last 9 hours. 280.
Yeah. Soberman left because he got in an argument with that Fens guy about grossly offensive for some reason. Then he thought I was going to screenshot everything. I didn't even know he said that, so I started reading Jazzy stuff. Okay, she's typing. Oh, Kira's responding. Kira's going to cock block it right now. Kira's already typing. She's going to be like, no.
Hey, I don't want Jazzy in here, so that's fine. Like,
oh, she should say good morning. Jacob's a bitch. Good morning.
it'd be a real shame if Mr. Jake reported Kira for saying that. Real shame.
Dude.
Kira wrote, I just woke up from my depression sleep. What's a depression sleep? What is that?
I mean,
she's sleeping
like,
for 15 hours a day, apparently, which for her it's not true because she's literally online 24/7.
Okay, Jazzy's like, okay, Jazzy's being convinced by Kira to just stay in the chat and argue with you, I guess.
Oh my god, Kira, she's cuckblock. You know why? Because she's been going around telling everybody that I'm the worst person ever. That's like me.
Kira literally came in and just fucking spiked that ball in the ground.
I mean,
well, I'm not reading any shit.
Brian, it's because
Jake, if
Brian,
you want to screenshot all, here, do me a favor, Jake. Do me a favor, Jake. Screenshot all of her wall of text and just post it in the side chat. My jaw hurts. I'm gonna get TMJ from reading any more of this. All right, I'm just trying to work. You know,
Alright,
just go
it's all
ahead and just let
retarded
everyone
though.
else be able to read what they want to read.
Right,
I
it's all
know it
retarded.
is. It's a wall of schizo babble shit.
And Kira's sitting there like, it's Jazzy, I told you he's like this. Fucking bitch. A like and subscribe for content just like this.
On Impressa's channel. Sha sha sha.
Yeah, I'm not really interested
Gonna have,
in dealing with Jazzy.
I know. Oh my fucking god, Jazzy. I'm done.
What's
Jake,
that?
you're gonna have to
Oh
commit
my
to
god,
the.
I don't. She's here.
Oh, hello, Jazzy. Nobody's going to dogpile. It is not a trial, Jazzy. I promise. I'm just gonna sit here and you and Jake work this shit out so that I don't have
Fuck you doing,
380
a tranny
messages.
pedophile?
Whoa. No, Ferd. No. Ferd, no. Don't be. Oh, god damn it, Ferd. God damn it.
What'd you what'd you all do?
Get back to reading, bro.
God fucking. God damn it. Ferd, I don't want to read.
You don't have to. That's a choice, Brian. You're making a choice.
Fuck.
Damn it, of course I get here too late.
No, you can't. You came in at just the right time, sir. Just the right time. How you doing, Nexus?
Not bad. How y'all doing today?
Is she
I'm
still in the
alright.
server?
Is it the second part of Jazzy's trial today?
We're not having a trial. She's just mad at Jake for telling people the thing that Bruno told us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And
don't know.
Kira is
I told
spinning
her. I
it.
told her she shouldn't be so mad about it if it's not true. But
She's
And
you
in the
know,
server.
Kira is spinning it, saying it's like I'm the one it originated from, and then it's like
Well, that's
it's
a
like
lie.
totally
Yeah,
my
that's
fault.
that's that's what made me mad.
well,
That's what made me mad at Kira.
well, Kira's just
You,
mad that you broke up with her, dude. Like, you just need to make up already.
No,
Jake. Jake, there's like a. I mean, I'd have to find it. There's audio of Kira saying, "Yeah, she heard the story, same story that Bruno did, all that." Like, that's producible, you know.
jeez. So you're trying to say at this very moment, Kira is a blank defender.
Yes.
Kira does not like you, Jake, which is why she's doing this. She won't admit to it.
You know why?
That's
You know
that.
why?
But no, I don't.
Because
I mean, there's a multitude of reasons. You guys get into it
no,
all the time.
it's because she was saying she was into me, whatever, and then I said, you know, Kira, I'm friends with you right now, so it stops.
Well, that's probably a start of it, but then there's a whole bunch of other shit where Kira has a weird complex thing where, like, if you tell her no in some capacity, or if she believes
Yeah,
you're
she is
telling her,
complex. She's black, then she's
yeah,
white. That's very
yeah,
complex.
yeah. If you tell her something along the lines, if she doesn't understand something, and you tell her and she doesn't understand it, and anything that's like she's just defiant for no reason. She likes to start shit with people when she feels a type of way. Okay.
Brian, use your psychology on the woman.
All right, she's coming back. I'm telling her to have to mute Ferd. Swear to God.
Third's evil.
Fucking know me well enough by now. I was fucking.
Making this whole, if he says one off mean comment, I'm gone. I'm not going to be there.
Third,
Be fucked with
third.
over
Come on
some
now,
shit.
dude. You gotta pull out that New York hospitality.
Yeah. Say it louder and call her a nigger.
Golly, where's she at? Said she's coming back.
Ira's been going crazy all weekend, trying to say it's
Yeah,
my
they both
fault.
have. I don't know. I've been enjoying myself playing video games. I got
Friend,
that new Bannerlord DLC. That shit is fire.
I was on I-80 fucking east and west all weekend. I
Ferd,
was
I'm
on every
surprised we won
turnpike.
that game, by the way, Ferd. I thought we were gonna lose. And somehow we held that point. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes, sir.
I was like,
Welcome to Yancey Street.
I swapped the Black Panther just to try to go after that Black Panther, and I was like,
Black
fucking hell,
Panther,
bro.
friend, really?
Yeah, Wakanda forever, nigga.
Yeah, I switched to
and
Punisher for a
subscribe.
minute and switched back to Thing and then fucking held that shit.
Yeah, as soon I was gonna keep playing with you. My buddies were like, let's run rank, let's get Grandmaster tonight. And I was like, all right, we'll run it. We had a 6-man, so I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So, okay, Jazzy, you are here. Just mute Ferd. Don't leave if he says something. It's Ferd. You know how he is.
Whoa, don't mute me. What the heck?
All right. You and Jake hash this shit out. Let's get this resolved. I will say for the record, he in fact did not start this. It was 1000% the people.
It's not that he started it. It's what he did with it. It's what when it happened, it's what he did, dude. Did he ask me at all? Did he ask me once? No.
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm upset about. It's not about him starting it. It's about him running with it and perpetuating it. So he didn't start it, but he did make sure that everyone knew. And, this is exactly why I had to block her. I had to keep everyone safe. She's gooning with people to CP. Said that with his full chest, dude.
Yeah, I did say that.
Mm-hmm. So what's there to work out? Nothing, I guess, right?
Well, I don't know if Kira told you, but she was one of the people that kind of was soft confirming everything Bruno was saying.
I think she was saying that there is a story, that a story did exist. It's a 4-year-old story.
The stories that you self-admitted to watching. That
no, I
material.
didn't watch it.
I
hung up on the guy.
Like, you hung
when it
up
happened.
on it, but like
I glanced, my eyeballs saw it. Yes, I saw it for less than a second, and that was already upsetting enough. I don't know how people can sit there for even more than 5 seconds watching that shit, because I couldn't do it.
Hold on, Hetero. Let's let her talk first, bro.
You're just gonna say the same shit. It's just gonna be the same shit. They're just gonna twist it and twist it. That shit was actually traumatic for me, and I actually got that guy cleared off this app.
Wait,
but then this makes me feel like I should have just kept it to myself. I should have just not said anything, right? And then just let him still be around everyone and do this to people. Because I didn't care if it made me look bad that my eyeballs saw it for a second. The fact that he was doing that was enough for me to out him. And it's the only time I've ever reported someone, called police. I've never done that in the 6 years I've been on here.
I'll wait. As long as you don't leave, I have questions after you and Jake settle all this.
But you do admit to watch, you saw it with this guy.
But like a second, yeah. My eyeballs saw the stream.
Yeah.
He pulled a stream up.
Story.
I saw what was on there,
so the
and then I lost my shit, and I started cussing him out, calling him a sick fuck.
Which isn't true.
He was
I'm not
cussing me out. No, he was yelling at me for making him go limp. It was the Twilight Zone, dude. It was not okay.
Calling you out for.
And that was the first time in my whole life that my eyeballs had ever seen something like that. I actually found that upsetting. I was physically ill.
You're just a poor, innocent, fucked up, dysgenic.
On that, yes. On that, yes.
And who's gonna fall for that? Poor monkey.
Well, that guy victimized me for 2 months. You don't understand the build up to that. That's what I'm saying. The fact I was even in a call with him, didn't know he was going to stream, so none of that was. I didn't know about any of that. But the fact I was even on a call with him was a blackmail, threatened dox situation. I wasn't talking to that guy because I wanted to, but I didn't know he was that. I didn't know. But as soon as I knew, everything changed. Well, we weren't here to work this out with you, Hetero. I was here to talk to Jake. So you're kind of picking that over.
Topic of allegedly you watching it again.
Yeah, my eyeballs did see it. It's the only time my whole 37 years on this world that my eyeballs have ever seen CP in my life. Yes. because I've never seen it.
Just let her work it out with Jake.
And I've never seen it since. Like, I've never looked that shit up. I've never gotten it. Dude, I don't even role play like that. You know how many people want to ape play?
Though, so why try to like backpedal now?
Self-admitted to what? To my eyeball
What,
seeing it
though?
for a second? Yeah, motherfucker. I didn't know what was going to be streamed
Well,
as soon as I saw that. Yeah, that was
That's
upsetting.
the kind of person you are. That's the kind of people you
No,
hang
it's
around
not.
with. You're just a straight up beardo.
No, I got that guy off of here. He was in Pressure server too. I got him kicked out of Pressures, the Desert, Content Gods. Like, there was like 5 or 6
All these
servers, and
people,
I had to
Pressure,
fight for that,
Bruno,
by the
all these
way,
people
because they
called
weren't
you
just
out for
going to kick
that.
him for no reason.
Well, it's something
So I
that
had
you
to
did,
have
though.
like
So
proof and shit.
the fact that
So
you
that was
self-admitted
the
to it
time
is
when I
enough
was
for me.
leaking DMs and like leaking his shit. You know, was when it
Yeah, we get it.
happened.
You're like a fucked up freak
Hold
online.
on,
We get
hold
it.
on.
Well, that's why I'm still here,
Yeah, everybody
buddy.
knows that. Everybody knows.
Jazzy, wait. Hetero, let's save the question till after she originally works this out
I'll
with the
just
Jake
turn
guy.
hetero
I'm not
down.
asking Beardo
He's
anything.
just
I
gonna
just
say the
confirmed that
same
they
thing.
self-admitted.
Okay, all right. We'll let her work it out with Jake because I have questions regarding what she wrote to
I know
me
we're
about.
trying to do
Jake.
something, hetero, and you're always derailing
Everybody
it. I'm
heard
really
it.
not going to
Beardo
sit here to talk
self-admitted
to
here.
you about
Everybody
this,
heard
hetero.
it. It is what it is.
I'm not. Well, I was asked to be here, so you know I could leave.
Yeah, but that's the thing about a fucked up freak.
I mean, I really
You know
don't
when to leave,
care to
obviously.
talk to you more than 5
You'll
minutes,
wait until
hetero. We've
somebody
already
shows you
talked
some
about it
fucked
enough.
up shit.
You know, I don't care to
Considering
talk
how
to
fucked
you
up
about
you
it
are,
anymore.
posting your like
Because
tampons
you're
and
the
all
one
that.
doing this shit. You're the one that cropped that picture out of Pressure server and didn't like conveniently left out the part where it all got worked out. You know, you've been doing that, hetero. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I'm the one who came up with all these random people thinking the same fucked up shit about
That
you.
Rudy thing was fucked up.
Bros.
It's a fucked up story by
Not
itself.
that
That's
you
what I'm
just
saying. Even
self-admitted it
twisting
here
it
in
a
front of
little bit
everybody in this
makes
VC.
it way worse. Like, it was already bad enough on its own.
Okay.
Anyway, Brian, you might as well go ahead with your questions because Jake's a fucking pussy and he's not going to say shit. Look at him. He's not saying shit. It's a fucking faggot.
Okay. Can you hold your horse, please, for a second? Okay.
Do something.
Okay. So I was told in this VC that you not only had accidentally, right? Let's say accidentally had you watch it in the moment, whatever, right? First was in the moment you watched it more than a second or two, right?
I don't think it
That's what we were
matters what you
told.
were told. Why did you not ask what the whole story was? You didn't even ask, like, why not talk to me once?
Listen,
why not ask?
Jazzy. When we were all in the VC, we had Bruno telling everybody, and then Kira's like your actual best friend near IRL, right? Your best friend, probably your best black friend,
You talking
right?
about? Okay, go on.
She was saying, yeah, it did happen, and it's not a
Because I
big
think
deal.
she was confirming that there was a story. She knows of a story, but she's like a year old, dude. She just got here. I don't know how
You're
she
age
can confirm
regressing her?
shit. You know, I'm just saying I don't know how you can how she can confirm all of this. And I get Bruno.
You're the only one that
he
doesn't
could
know. Everybody else
confirm.
seems
I
to
get
know.
that he was there for all of this, but
Everybody
you know,
else
it's
gets it, but
convenient
you.
because he just got banned from a server I'm in, and then this happened a few days later. I just feel like the timing. He's just fucking around, dude. Clearly.
Jazzy, would you mind if I asked Bruno to just join? He's literally the source to this whole
That's
situation.
totally fine, because yeah, we should talk about it. Because why was he my #1 defender when it happened? I would like to talk about that.
I mean,
I would.
is he still in the server?
And then if
Sucker?
he's saying that he kicked me for that reason, I would like to say why the
Brian,
last
I'll
time
have
we
you know
talked,
that
why were you talking
considering this
about
is
bringing
old
me back?
news, like this is
And
the
like,
reason
why
they're
do all
not
that?
like Beardo
Really,
isn't in
all
other
of this was
servers.
old news. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to drag up something that I cleared a pedo off of here, like a real
You
one.
never cleared it up.
You know, you guys just
like,
call
you
everyone
You just
pedos.
self-admitted. Nobody's calling you a pedo. What are you talking
Hetero,
about?
you know we don't know anything
I
about
didn't
this. This was all
like.
dropped in our
No, they're
I mean, how
saying
much
I
do you have to
stayed.
know, Brian?
Okay, if
Just
you're
look
saying
at
I
him.
self-admitted to CP, no, they're not really calling me a pedo. They're saying I stayed and gooned with a guy to
No,
CP.
they're
That's
repeating what you said.
That's not what
Like
I ever
you
said.
just
I
self-admitted
never
like
said
5 or 10
that
minutes
because
ago.
that
Whenever,
never
well, it's recorded,
happened.
so we'll see what
The
Impressive
call
Channel
wasn't
has
even
to say
that
about
long
it.
for it to have happened that way. You know, like I showed all the DMs
They're
in the
talking
call
about you
log
self-admitting, and you
during
can
the
twist the
time.
story however you
Well, my
want it. But
eyeballs
the
did
action,
see it though. I'm not gonna lie about
Then
that. Why would I lie
Jazzy,
about it? The
hell?
story's already like it sucks enough as it is. Why lie about it,
Jazzy,
dude?
allegedly you watched it again. You replayed it apparently.
No,
That's why
no,
the
he
problem
didn't.
started.
So the second he called me again, threats, by the way. He was like, I was, you know, new. And I got in the call. He started to stream again and I left. The stream never went up. I assume it was going to be the same thing. And then we never spoke again. We never spoke again. I
You
couldn't
were
do it.
told you watched it twice, basically total. One
Yeah,
accidentally,
well, he
one
tried to do
replay.
it a second time. There was a second call. Yeah, he tried to stream it.
So you can probably understand why I had to say once we were told that you, under your own volition, pressed the replay button. I said, okay, so at that moment, I had to protect people around me.
Hit replay. There's no dude. Like,
And you're
I
saying,
saw
and you're
less
saying
than
that,
a
and you're
segment.
saying that didn't happen. You're saying that didn't happen. You didn't replay it. It was
Yeah, there
played
was
again,
no,
but
like,
then
he
you didn't
didn't
see it.
even get the stream up. So I don't know what he was going to stream, but I don't want to know, dude, because I think it was the same shit.
Well, after you
Okay,
self-admitting, nobody wants to know anything more, I don't think. Like, Bruno doesn't want to know. Pressure doesn't want to
Bruno
know. None
was
of these people
there.
want
I
to
don't think
know.
Bruno
That's
needs
why
to know. He knows the story
they
more
know
than
you're
anyone.
hiding
He's
out,
the one
essentially. Like, you're
twisting
not
it
going to...
on purpose. And
Nobody
he knows
wants you
I
to those
felt bad
places.
because my thing I'm sorry
You're not
for
exactly
is
known for being,
waiting
like,
for a few months to tell
a chill
everyone
person
about
to
it.
talk to. You're
Because
kind of
really, I
known for
should have
stuff
came
like
out
this.
right when it happened. But I truly thought, I wasn't going to get any support or help. Like,
It's
I
not that
thought he was going to
complicated. You're
fuck
a
me
fucked up
up.
freak online, and the people that hang around you are equally
I mean,
fucked up.
no,
Like,
but
it's
that's what
not
I'm saying. The first 2
exactly
years, I didn't
monitoring.
even show my titties until like 2 years in.
Yeah, but
I
nobody
was
cares about
not
that shit. You're somebody that
hypersexual. I
watched
was
CP
very
online. What a fucked up
paranoid
freak
about
show
sending
this
my
person
nudes
is,
out.
huh?
I didn't want to be like Susie,
Self-admitted, by the way.
so I wasn't
Self-admitted.
doing that.
On
And then I
tape.
have two fetishes that I have a hard line
What are they
on,
even... What's
and that's
Beardo
like
talking about, guys?
minors and
What the
animals,
hell?
dude. People that ask me if I have a dog, I don't answer that shit. Those are two fetishes I don't
Hey, you're
role
now
play, even
pretending...
online, even if
Like, you
it's
pretend
fake,
to be a woman
even
online.
if
You
it's
pretend to
fake
be normal.
online fantasy
But
role play shit, I still
the
can't pretend
stuff
that
that has
that's
been brought to
okay.
light,
And I've never
like
done
everybody
that.
else knows.
And even in Bruno's server, like, I got rid of this guy, Danny, who was trying to bring a 17-year-old into our group, right? I outed those DMs and everyone was so
The
thankful.
only
Like, oh
people
God, we
that
got
will
rid of the
believe this shit are people
17-year-old.
that are going to
you're gonna
use
And
actually
then
you
need
to
to
let
watch
you
Bruno
your
get
back,
brought
hit.
him
Like,
Jazzy.
it
back,
doesn't... You're not
dude.
selling
They
it,
brought
Beardo. You're
him
not selling it at
back.
all.
Well, that's what
Maybe
I'm
if I
saying.
was
None
like
of
a
that
40-year-old
mattered, right? None of
Australian
that
making online
mattered.
my server or
You were
something,
talking
but...
about the Danny and Noggin thing in the side chat. I was
Because it
reading
all
it. You said something
matters,
about like
because I
you
stuck
said
up
there
for
was
this the
you
whole
said there was a
time.
I
13-year-old.
mean, how
Hold on, hold
many
on.
Yeah,
members about you have
Daniel.
to be
That's
making?
another one.
You know,
Yeah,
they're all
Another
Daniel.
one.
You said there was
Yeah,
a
Jake's in that
13-year-old as
server.
well.
Jake's in that server.
And
I'm
Jake
not,
was in a
but Jake
server with a
is.
13-year-old or something.
Yeah,
What was that?
motherfucker. Well, he used to be.
What
He's
the
in
hell?
jail now. They put him in jail.
So
These are
Jake,
friends,
hold on, but you
Beardo?
were saying that Jake was in a server with a 13-year-old. Like I didn't understand. That's what I was going to
So
ask
What
you. I
that
didn't
server?
happened. I
understand.
What
think they
server?
cleaned
Don't
it.
they call
I
it
think they,
Sounds like a
niggas?
cover-up. It sounds like
yeah,
Beardo's
I
trying to
think
say
they
whatever just
cleaned
to
it
cover up for
up.
their own
Hetero, buddy.
admission there.
I think that they
There's
cleaned it
some
up
server
like
called
2 years ago.
Like, why?
Negroes or
They're gonna bring
something.
this up now
Yeah,
that
the
they've been called out
bodega.
for
I think they
fucking
cleaned
watching
it up
CP
two
online.
or
Yeah,
That's
3
this was
years
all
crazy.
brought up
ago.
today. This was all
How
brought up
Yeah.
today.
convenient.
Oh,
How
yeah.
convenient,
They
Beardo.
had
Very
minors
convenient.
in their server, and they were using them in their trolling, and they were having the minors post nudes. So yeah, I still talk about that because
Yeah,
the
but
bodega still exists.
But
yeah, but
why'd you bring it up just today?
you,
Do you know about this
hold,
2 days ago?
No, I'm done about this all the time.
How
What? I talk
convenient.
about this all the
How
time. I've
convenient.
always
hold on,
talked
Hetero,
about
hold on,
Danny
Hetero. Yeah,
and
that
Noggin.
was my question. I was waiting to ask. Is you mentioned that Jake was in a server called
Jake's
E-Niggers, and
Jake's in a
that Jake was
so
around this
Hard
13-year-old
I
that
on.
was
was
posting.
not in. I
no,
was
no, no,
not in
no,
a
no,
server
no.
called
See,
the
this is
niggers.
why y'all don't read shit right. That's not what I said at all.
Okay, well,
I
what do
said a
you? That's what I'm
13-year-old
asking you. Can
used
you
to be,
explain it?
yeah. I'll explain
Yeah,
it.
can you
Used
just
to be in
explain it?
that
Thank you.
server. He's in that server now, and all the OGs that are in that server definitely did, talk to these minors and have these minors in the server. I think
What
they cleaned that
server?
server up like 2
Nig?
years ago. The
Where's
bodega.
that at?
I mean,
I'm not in the
that's
bodega. I'm not in a
I
fucking
met.
Nig server.
Yeah, them.
Oh
That's
man, if I
their
had to pick
server,
between believing
buddy.
Jake and this fucked up freak
And
Beardo, what a tough,
that's how
tough
I
choice.
met,
I'm
like
looking at
when
my
I
list
met
right now. I'm not in
Noggin.
any of those
No,
servers.
Hetero, remember when I told you
What
about
an
Noggins and he
incredibly
was
tough
17
choice.
when I met him and you tried to say I groomed him, blah, blah, blah. That was from the bodega. All that was from the bodega. It's what they were doing.
All right, you're still a fucked up freak. It is what it is.
But I wouldn't do something like that.
Yeah, but you did other things equally
No,
as weird.
definitely not.
And just
I
everything
mean, I've
about you.
done
Again, I
fucked
don't
up
need to hear
shit,
more. I'm
sure.
not gonna
And you
wait
can
for
call
like
me
some
like a
fucked up
sex
freak
pest
show to do
or
more
all
fucked
of
up
that.
shit.
But I have never, because even Bruno knows, I didn't even, like, he even asked me once, did you get
You keep
potato off?
talking
Like,
about all the
no, I
sexy
didn't even
stuff.
get potato off.
Look,
I
you
don't get
self-admitted like
anyone
4
off
times
that's
already. It
related
doesn't
to
matter
that
what
shit.
Bruno says anymore. It doesn't matter. You just confirmed the story.
Well,
it is
because
what it is.
he's known to do this shit. I'm not even
No,
mad
I'm
at
not
him
talking
for
about
it.
you. Self-admitted.
But yeah, see, that's another thing I
We're
don't
not going here,
understand,
like-
Jess, is why are you not mad at Bruno, but you're mad
Well,
at
because we're not even friends anymore. Like I know he asked me to come back to the desert last time we talked. That's why this is confusing as well.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
want
why
you
he
back
wants
there to
me.
make fun of you. It's the only reason somebody will
But
report monkey kicks you
no, but if
around.
I was a
Pressure doesn't want you in the
weirdo,
server,
because
and
I
to
know
keep you there
Sucker
to
Punch
make
said
money.
that it's
Kind
for
of
the
like right now.
content, but then you're
Kind of like
saying
right
that
now.
Jazzy content is
Nobody
worth,
wants to ask you about how your day
me
is. You're a
gooning with
fucked up freak
pedos,
show.
which to me blows my mind. I don't think I'm that much content. I mean, it's a little
One
flattering, but
person
not,
here self-admitted to watching CSAM, and that person is you, Beardo.
well, I think that's, that type
It
of shit
is
probably
what
would
it
only
is.
happen to
Out of
me.
your
That
own
shit was fucked up,
bearded mouth.
especially
I mean,
when it happened. I think he knew I was vulnerable. It was when I was in the hot.
I
I'd
don't
almost
know
just
if anybody
died.
cares about that. I sure don't.
Well, it shouldn't matter. The
You don't
context of
really
what
matter,
happened and
Beardo.
what happened before leading up to that matters, which I haven't talked about, but all of it does matter.
I mean, hetero. I don't know. This isn't like a good argument, but
Brian, this
I'll
isn't
try.
like a hearsay. This is like a self. I mean, you heard them
Yeah,
say
I know,
it, but
I
they
know,
But
did.
I
it's
know.
So it's not
not.
exactly
But
like.
I think
to be
anyone with
fair,
a brain can see
I
what
don't know
happened.
what
Like,
they're
it was
going
a
off of,
hold on.
situation.
and it's
I
hard to
was
be fair to somebody
victimized
that
by
looks like
someone, and
Beardo.
it was fucked
I
up.
can't
Like,
imagine
it's
like
not that hard
anybody
to understand.
in good
Well,
faith
here's the
taking their
thing.
side.
I'm the only other person here that's had this kind of experience. I was live on air when someone texted me CSAM, and I called the FBI. Like, I had the
See, that's
FBI, like, you could FOIA
horrible.
it. Like, I had the FBI look into
It's
it for 3 months.
horrible.
And that happened
Because
all
people
live on
could
air.
just,
I killed the
Okay,
stream and
somebody
everything.
texted it to you.
yeah.
Is this somebody you knew?
No,
I
they
don't
used it. There was the Google numbers. This was pretty well
Right.
known. I thought it was easy.
Well, this
The
isn't
idea of
someone I
being
knew,
the idea
motherfucker.
of
I
being
didn't know
under
that,
attack.
motherfucker.
For
I
example,
know that,
being
motherfucker.
like a
Fine,
website
hold on.
owner and somebody's trying to spam your shit and they're trying to like sabotage you is different.
Yeah,
I don't
So
think
I
this
was
is the
live
case.
on
This is
air.
somebody's
So,
like this is somebody that they
Yeah,
talk
this
to.
was a
You know what I'm
random on
saying?
Discord that
no,
was
This
sending
isn't a
me my
random on
docs.
Discord,
it
Beardo.
was.
You're a
Yeah, he
fucked
was
up
a
freak
random on
show. Like
Discord
So,
sending me my
you go
docs and
around
telling me
being
my
like a weird
family's
freak and go
information.
online
He was
posting
pulling
fucked up
that
shit
shit.
about yourself.
hold
You're
on,
essentially
Jazzy.
being like a
Because he
magnet to these
was.
types of fucked up
That's what I'm saying.
behaviors.
He was
And then you're
threatening me
gonna
all the
lift
way
your
up to
hands
that,
up
though.
and
He
act
was sending me
surprised
shit about my
when people
family. I
act
mean,
this
there's a
way.
reason I was answering the calls.
Yeah, but
I
you're
just
like a
once it
fucked up
hit,
freak. You're
once
not
he
like Brian,
streamed
who's
that
like
shit,
married
though,
and
that
is more
changed.
of
I
a
mean, I just didn't care how much he was threatening me because I couldn't sit
like
there
you
and
can't
watch
even pick a
that.
gender. Like
You
everything
know?
about
Yeah,
you
well,
is weird.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
for me,
like Brian,
hetero.
don't bring yourself down to their level. Don't compare your
Well,
shit
no,
to
I'm
Hetero,
not.
fucking
I'm
can
saying
you?
for my
Zers.
situation, you're right. I didn't think of it that way. Where it's like, because what I was just live and people were fucking with me, and they
Yeah, dude,
used
you're not
Google
on
numbers.
Discord
They were
jerking it, and then some fucking
spam
they
me.
decide to.
They
I
spam
wasn't
my
doing it
docs
back
and
then
everything just because
either. I wasn't
I
that
mainly got
sexual then.
Sam, and then I had to
I wasn't
call. I
even.
wasn't even allowed to delete it. I had to wait till the cops came, and then I could delete it, which was fucked.
Again, the
And then the
distinction
FBI
between
had
a
to
sort of
Oh,
sabotage, like using illegal content, compared to participating with these kinds of is
participating.
different.
Yeah,
Totally
when you
different.
put it.
Well, this felt very like abusive though. Like he isolated me, said he had multiple women
Beardo's
in on
trying to
this.
talk
Like
about like the emotions people felt.
it
Like
was
nobody
a
cares.
mind
Like you
fuck.
self-admitted,
I mean,
so it is what it
obviously
is.
he
You're a
was getting
disgusting fucked
off
up
to
freak.
controlling me, and I shouldn't have let any of that happen. That's why I've never come close to that. Like I don't let anyone blackmail me, none of that shit. Because that's what happened.
Yeah,
That
but I
like
don't really
that's what it
care,
fucking
bro. I
ends
don't
in.
care. I've heard enough.
Then go. Hello?
I could kick you.
Why are
I
you
could kick you
here,
for being somebody that's watching
buddy?
CSAM.
You can if you want, dude. I was
Yeah,
asked
but
to be
you
here. I
might
don't have
self-admit
to be
again, so I
here,
might as well get it. Like,
dude.
Let her just finish the shit with Jake, dude, and then you guys can do what you need to do.
He
So,
can't help himself.
Jazzy, you're saying the story has changed from accidental to then replay, but then now you saying it happened
I'm telling you
accidental,
what
that it
happened.
tried to
The
happen
story never
again, but then he
changed.
didn't want.
Why is the story changing? It's just what happened, right? The
Well,
story
it's what
didn't
Bruno
change.
said and what you said.
Okay, but
No.
Bruno wasn't in the server that it happened in. He saved me, by the way, when it happened, because I got kicked out of my home server, the only server I'd ever made my home. And that's why he became my next home server. He never thought I was a weirdo. He even fought the owner of that server saying, why'd you bring her back? You know, like, you don't think she's a pedo. And, you know, he was defending me at the time.
So then why have things changed?
I think I told you because he got banned from a server that I'm in. The timing, I'm telling you, he's pissed off. And he was trying to make someone's life difficult. And I'm an easy target for that because he couldn't probably get to the person he was trying to get to a little bit. So,
well, I hope
think I
you
just
can
got astray.
understand. I hope you can understand that I had to take
You still haven't said
drastic measures.
shit, motherfucker. Understand what? You could just say sorry for saying you gooned a CP.
I was
and you haven't.
getting to that. I
What
was
the-
getting to
What do you-
that. I was getting to the no, okay.
Very word.
I
Go
said
on.
I hope you can understand situation I was in when I'm hearing from Bruno and then Kira corroborating what happened, right? I had to say, okay, I need to distance myself from said person and those around me to basically remove out of that group chat.
Well, that's what's crazy too, is what it's okay for Axel and Shaggy to be there, but me like getting a pedo off of the Discord 4 years ago is like too much.
It may be kind of similar.
Well, that's what he's picking and choosing when pedos are fine. That's what I'm saying. And when you guys were all calling Kira a pedo not that long ago, remember that? She was one too.
I disavow all of the above, honestly.
When do we call Kira
I've
that?
never called Kira a pedophile.
Yeah,
I haven't either, but this group definitely did. I mean,
what do you mean by this group?
Yeah, we were
Polly Nobox and Sweet.
Oh, people who aren't here. This group.
Beardo
Dumb whore.
I don't know,
so slick trying to cover up
I
their
mean,
self-admission.
I just know it's been posted around. I don't know who's posted what. I don't talk
Oh,
about
so
it.
you don't know, and you decide to run your mouth, Jazzy.
That you
Great
guys
job.
do the pedo thing and poor Kira.
No,
you know,
you do
That's all I know.
you do the pedo thing by gooning to CP.
No,
Jazzy.
well, you
Don't
and
fucking
Kira,
cross yourself.
you and Kira are cool.
Beardo did what?
Well, you and Kira are, you guys are cool. That's why. It's not a problem.
Well, I've just never called Kira a pedophile. I've called her a nigger brain, and we've had our fights.
Yeah, well, they were really reaching for that one. If you remember back when it happened, it was such a reach. I mean, it didn't make any sense.
All right, so and the other thing, Jazzy, with the Axel Shaggy thing, I mean, literally every time Jake posts about it, I say, Jake, stop hanging around these people. I can't tell you how many times I've chastised Tom and Jake about hanging out with them over and over
Well, he
again.
doesn't, but apparently I'm so dangerous.
Tom is literally, but I understand what they're doing. They're content farming them, and I don't like it, but like they're not gooning, right, with Axel. You literally gooned with Axel on stream.
I don't even think we technically, is gooning having e-sex? Because we didn't even have e-sex. Like, who was saying that?
You had e-sex with Axel on stream after everything that Axel, I mean, like the temperature stuff.
I thought they were
neither
just
of
a
us
regular,
got off.
well-adjusted
Like, you're saying he actually got off, because I don't really believe that, and I didn't get off.
Jazzy,
I mean, I was
jerked off on stream with you on his stream.
Well,
for hours.
What the heck?
He wanted to fly you to Norway and fill your holes, and he was
No,
trying
he was
to buy you a
literally
ticket to fly to Norway.
He was literally just growling that he wanted to rape me and then crying about it, and the shit was fucking hilarious. So I don't think he was jacking it.
And how is that my fault that you were agreeing with Axel?
Was it
for
hilarious when you
multiple
saw CSAM with that one guy?
Well, it was funny. I don't know. He was rapid cycling. I
happened,
guess
though, and
he's
you
gone through
self-admitted to
something that's like different that he doesn't normally go through. I don't know the guy, dude. Y'all know him more than
why
me.
is it my fault? Hey, Jazzy, why is it my fault that you're gooning with Axel for probably
No,
days?
you can't get
on
mad over some shit that happened 4 years ago and then like bring me around people like Axel and be like, don't what?
I
Don't
didn't know.
wait.
Unless they're using you for like amusement and entertainment.
And you know what you know.
Like they put you up with these people to make fun of you.
I didn't know.
We
you
just found out.
Wait.
We just found out about this story.
I'm not in no e-nigga server. I'm not even in a bodega or any other server you claim I'm in. Okay.
Well, I've seen you on
what? You've seen what in there? Where?
Well, I mean, maybe you left. Whatever.
I was never in those servers.
I don't care. I just think it's
you gonna let this fat ass bearded nigga talk to you like this?
Was Jake around these servers when there was these minors in the servers?
Oh, absolutely not. I think they've cleaned it up. I mean, I'm hoping. I haven't been in there, so I can't.
As long as that's the case, that's what I thought you were saying.
I think that's the case. I would say that.
Pointing his finger, whatever, saying that after self-admitting to doing what they did. It's fucked up. I can't see anybody.
Well, I don't think I did anything that fucked up.
associating
I
with them.
really don't have that many regrets
Like
other
anybody
than
that
not being more vocal
acts like
sooner. Like I
Beardo
should
is
have
their
been
friend,
vocal as
surely
it
is
was
not doing it in
happening.
good faith, and
That's my biggest regret.
And
But
Jazzy,
get a reaction.
you know, I would have
Jazzy,
actual
it's
regrets
not-
in my soul if I sat there and watched that shit, and I know I didn't. Like I know I
You
didn't.
said you did though. You admitted to it
Well,
4
my
times. You
eyeballs
said
saw
you
it,
did.
yeah, but like for less
Okay.
than a second,
What
because I had
the
to
fuck?
register what the fuck
How
I'm
can you
looking
lie
at,
and then
and then I
backpedal like
click
in the
the
same
fuck
sentence?
out.
Because that's what you just tried
Well,
to do.
no,
like,
you
that
look
night.
at a stream.
Well, you saw it.
You ever
That's something
looked
you
at
did. You
something
were in a
and then
call
you
with
see what
some
you're looking
guy.
at, and
You
then
were in
you
a call
freak
with
the
some
fuck
guy, and it's
out, and you
something
don't
you
sit
saw.
there and watch it? I mean, I've never,
You
it's
put yourself in that situation because you're a fucked up bearded freak.
Just for the record,
not really. I was
Jazzy, you
threatened to do
saw
that.
it.
That's the kind of people you hang around with. gooning to
Alright,
Axel, gooning with all these
No,
people.
I don't hang
Like,
out
you're a
with.
fucked
I
up
don't even hang out with
Discord
Axel. I'm
freak.
not in the same
And you look
circles, and
like
I
it
didn't hang out
too.
with Rudy
You
either.
physically
I actually
embody
don't run into
the
this that
role of
much.
like
I
a
think it's
fucked up
weird
Discord
that
freak.
you're hetero. You in your world, you're
You're
surrounded by
only around to get
1,000
made fun of
pedos,
for it too.
and me, the biggest e-whore
Kind
on
of
this
like right
app, has
now.
only run into like I
You're
can
the
count on
biggest. I
one
don't know
hand
about
the number of
evil. You're
times
giving yourself a lot of
actual
credit there.
pedos have like rolled up on me. But for you, I guess that's a
But
thing.
just for the record, Jazzy, the moment this guy showed it to you both times, you did call the police. You
Yes,
said you did, right?
yes. I called in my state and
Both
his
times?
state.
The
I
first
don't
time or the
know.
second time?
No, the first time. The first, because the second time the stream didn't even
So the
hit.
first time
I
you
didn't see it the second time, so nothing was
None of this
seen
makes
the
first
sense.
second
time you
This
time.
called
doesn't
the
make
police,
sense at
the
all.
second time.
Yes,
MZ.
yes,
Alright.
and I
Leave
When you
reality.
gave
called the
them.
police, you had his. So when you
I
called the
didn't.
police, you had his docs, right?
I didn't have shit. That's what's
Brian,
upsetting. I
to
don't.
try to justify like, oh
I
well,
mean, he
you
had
know,
all my
they didn't
shit. I
save
don't know
it.
how he
She
had
didn't
all my
save it,
shit.
and she
He
wasn't
was
like.
saying that he
We
was
know, dude.
hacking
Like
me. He
nobody's
had
saying
my
she's a
family's
pedophile.
info. He had
Nobody's
my
saying she's.
info.
I think she's
I
fucked
didn't
up.
even have the dude's name,
But
but I
I'm
gave them
going off the fact
everything
that
I
she's
could possibly
self-admitted.
give them of like his maybe location, and I had like every screenshot I could think of. I gave to them. I mean, I gave them everything. I just
What
didn't have
police
much.
department? What police department you call? Like your states,
Honestly,
or
because he's in Florida, and I called a few
so you
places, and I
called
don't know.
Florida State Troopers?
Yeah, well, I can't remember fully like what number I called because it was
Yeah.
4 years ago, but I don't know if I called like
Well,
the
if
state.
you call, all
I
right. So there's
thought
a
I
reason why I'm asking.
Figures.
When you
thought I
called the
called the
police,
county.
right?
Normally people have like
What did they
report
refer?
forms and like receipts for
Hold
this
on,
type
Edgar.
stuff.
I'm getting to a point here. This is important. So when you called the police, let's say you
Mhm.
called Florida State Troopers, or did you call
Yeah.
sheriff's office?
What? No, I
Okay,
think I
so when
talked
you
to the
called them,
sheriff. Yeah,
okay,
because
so
I
you
called
talked to
like
the
a
sheriff.
county.
Did
Yeah.
they refer you to any other agency?
No, and I didn't
That's weird.
know if that because I thought that
So
too. I was like, is there
I
someone
hate to
else?
inform you this, Jazzy. This
All
isn't to call
child
you
abuse
a liar. I'm
material
not going to
stuff
call you a
Like, do you
liar.
gets
think that they
forwarded to
didn't?
the FBI.
Yeah. All right, so hold on, sucker. So I'm going to tell you how
Will
this
the
works.
state troopers do that
When I had
too?
this happen to me, wait.
Yeah,
When you call the
I'm
police,
asking.
they're going to say they don't deal with cyber
Yeah,
child crimes.
they
They're going
did
to
say.
give you the phone number to the local FBI office in that area in Florida. Since you called the state, that's what they would do. They'll forward it over to them if you give it to them, but they'll tell you need to file with them in their office, and then they will investigate it and get with their local sheriff's department to go
Because they
forward
took a
from there.
report. They did. I
Unless
made
you
a
have your
report.
local, unless you have his full docs, and
Huh.
you can call whatever county sheriff's
Yeah,
office you can.
whatever.
That's the only way that works. So if you just called the state, they should have forwarded you to the FBI. Did they do
This is
that?
also when I was a noob. You have to understand. I also thought he was going to dox my life,
Bro,
and
how
I was
much
terrified of
excuses?
Well,
it.
what?
How
All
many
So
right. Well,
fucking?
okay.
It's
Well,
just
here's the.
insane, dude.
I'm not very good at the
Jazzy,
calls.
do you
I mean, I
have
did
the
You're not very good
email?
at lying.
Hold on.
probably. I mean, it's
Do you
all old
still?
now.
If you could go back to your old emails, do
Only thing
you
you're good
have
at is getting
the
made fun
emails?
of.
Yeah, I have the
Hold
same
on, hetero.
email.
Hetero. Hold on. You should have the emails that you exchange with the police officer because they're gonna tell you to email that stuff
Yeah, I did
over, or they.
email all of that because
Okay.
I did
Yeah.
because
So
that's
can
how I
you
sent
go?
it.
Do you delete your emails regularly, or can you go
Not
back to 4
usually.
years
I can look.
on
It's
your
just
sent mail?
old. It's very
Yeah.
old.
Go
I
back.
can look.
I
Go
may
to your
not be able
email
to
that
I
you
find
don't have
it.
emailed
Come
anything
on,
like.
me.
nigga.
Yeah, I don't have it set
Go
to
to your
wipe or
email.
Fucking
anything.
kidding me.
I know, but just go to your email, go to sent mail, and then scroll back
And like,
maybe
check it.
3 to 5 years, and or you
Yeah,
can just type in the search like
I think
sheriff
I could.
or something like
Yeah,
that,
like Florida or something.
or
Yeah,
Florida State Troopers or
yeah.
something like
Keyword.
that, and see what
That's what I'll
pops
try.
up. Yeah, and it
Okay.
should pop up. You can just screenshot that without
Okay.
any
I'll try
images
and
and
look
just
for
put
it
the email
today. Before
with the
work, I'll
date.
look. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I can try and look for that.
Yeah, that should
'Cause,
clear
yeah,
up a
I know
lot
I made.
more stuff. That'll clear up a lot of your problems right there.
Well, even that though, I didn't feel confident that I had enough info. Like, I don't know that he got arrested, and I was very upset by the whole situation. I even asked for help. Like, I asked people to help me, but we just didn't have a lot of. No one knew anything about the guy. It was fucked. Like, I just don't. Wasn't that confident. I mean, I still made the calls. I didn't know what to do. You know.
You know, I'm
So
sure you'll find
Jazzy,
those emails right away. I'm sure we're gonna
Jazzy,
see
I have
them
a
post
question
haste.
for you. So why did Bruno say that you watched it a second time instead of you saying it now that
Well,
it
he
tried
twisted the
to
whole
play but you
thing,
left?
right? He twisted the whole story. He's fucking around. I mean, clearly.
The basis of the story is that you were online being a fucked up freak as usual, and this is something that happened. Like
Yeah, and
you
it was
watched
fucked.
this
Yeah, this
content.
is very fucked up and traumatic for me. Yes.
Now you're gonna split hairs and be like, "Look, I saw it for a millisecond or whatever."
Well, no,
you know?
that you guys are
But that's an
splitting
argument
hairs.
that
I
maybe
just
somebody else
know that I
around
didn't
here.
sit there. You're saying I sat and
I've heard
watched
enough.
it. I find that upsetting because I
I've
are you
seen
didn't
on your
do
enough.
that.
computer right? Are you able to go and just get? I mean, Jazzy, you should be
Yeah,
able
what
to clear
happened to
this
these
up with
emails?
just
I thought
email.
you
I don't have a
Because
computer,
if you
and I'm
just
not looking shit up right
go
now
on
to
your
watch
phone. Go on your
for.
phone. You have
But
a smartphone, right? Go to your
yeah,
emails.
I'm going
Go to
to
sent
look
mail.
at it.
Then type in the keywords, and then you'll see it. Then you could just screenshot, and then you could black out the email to the police department as
Well,
long
I
as we see
definitely
that it's
will.
the date and the time.
I definitely
We'll see that
will.
it's for, and then just take out the images and just leave the text, and
That's
that
it.
should be good enough for most
I'll look
people because then
before
it shows
work.
that you reported it to the police immediately, and you did the right
Is
thing,
there
and
a
that
way
you
too to
at least
look up?
clear
Because
you
I
up
reported him on
from
Discord
doing
too,
the
but I don't know
allegation.
if you can. I don't know if you can look that up
What?
either. But I
Yeah, it's
reported
not
him on
exactly the
Discord.
same
I
though,
don't.
is it? Like law
I want to
enforcement
make.
and
You
Well,
just
I
said
did
you
public
both.
reported it.
blood.
Listen, Jazzy.
I did both.
I overlook these things if you say you literally reported to the police, because then that validates your story. That's hard evidence to show you did
Yeah.
report it to the police. And if
Yeah.
you have
Well,
those
I know I
emails like you
did.
say you do, and your
I just
sent
wish I knew it.
mailbox, then you should be able to just screenshot it and post them. That's what I'm
I
saying.
will.
They
That's something I'll
absolve
send to
you
you,
of all
Brian.
these
Don't
problems.
worry.
Yeah, and then
I'm
on
not
the other
worried about
hand, you have
that.
no
But...
proof that you did anything about it, and the story sort of checks out. You know,
Well,
it
there's
kind of
also
looks
no
like it
proof
checks
that it
out.
happened. Just like I don't have proof. There's
No,
no proof it
you
didn't happen because it
self-admitted
never
to it. That
happened.
is the proof.
It
It's your
literally
own
didn't
words.
happen.
It's your
No,
own
you're
words. You
saying I
said it's
sat
something you
there.
saw.
No, you're saying that I sat
That's
and
what
watched
you
it.
said, and it's all recorded.
So
It's
are
on
you
tape.
saying
You know,
that
that's
me
what proof
seeing it is
at the end of
just
the day.
glancing at it, or are you saying that I
When
watched
I
it
tell
for more than
people
2
that you
seconds? Because
admitted to
that to
watching
me matters.
CSAM, it's
Well,
not going to
that
be
to me
my
matters.
voice. It's going to be your voice admitting it.
But yeah, if you're saying I just glanced at it for a
With the
second,
Beardo picture.
yeah, my eyes did see
That
because I
sound
didn't know what
clip
he
of
was
you
going to
saying that with the
stream.
Beardo picture.
Well, that's literally out of context and
So when
retarded.
I go
But
around calling you an ugly, fucked up
that's
freak, like
what
it's
you
not a
do.
lie.
You've
It's
been doing
solid.
this. You've been doing this with the noggins, trying to get all that going. Then you're in pressures, getting all them going. You've been doing this,
Yeah,
Hetero.
this is all like a
Yeah, you've been trying to accumulate because
multi-layered
you're
plan. Yeah.
trying to pin me as a pedo, but I don't
That's not what I'm
like
doing.
younger
You
guys. That has never
self-admitted
been a
to
preference of
watching
mine.
some fucked up shit online on
So,
Discord
and I don't watch that
because
type
of
of
your
shit.
fucked
I've
up
never looked
nasty
that up in my
behaviors.
life. That's never been on my
And it
computer.
all lines up, you know. I think most people would
I mean,
think that it all
actually,
lines
I
up.
wanted to screenshot
People
what
that
was
I don't
happening, but
like,
I
you
didn't
know,
even
like
want that
Bruno.
screenshot on my fucking phone.
People like Pressure. They all just know.
No, Pressure, we already
Everybody
worked all
knows.
that out. We already worked that out because they were there and
No.
he remembers kicking Rudy and all them. So that happened.
Listen, you're not
Yes.
in these servers for this reason.
Wait,
I'm literally in
Nobody is,
Pressure
you know,
server.
and then you
What do
go
you
around saying
mean?
that
What do
like
you mean? I'm in
these are
Pressure
people you
server and I
talk
was
to
in the
or something
desert.
like that.
I
Like,
was
you don't
in the
have any.
desert up until what, 4 to 6 months ago? I mean, and for a
Jazzy, do you
different
have
reason.
the police report? Do you still have the police report or the card
I'm
from the trooper?
I
That
wonder
gets
if I have because I
information about the
reported
call?
it in mine too. So I'm gonna look. Just I'm walking to the store.
Yeah, you should
I'm
have
not
that
gonna do it right
police
now.
report too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I
All this
reported
stuff,
it in
all
my
that
state
stuff, by
too.
the way, Jazzy, I don't want you to think I'm like trying to say, oh, you need this. I'm saying is like you clearly want to clear your name. Like these are the things that will absolutely like
But
no
who's
one's
calling them
yeah,
a pedophile? Who's
I
calling
agree
them?
with
Like
that.
that's what they're
Well, it's
saying.
just
Like Beardo is
upsetting
saying
because
that people are calling them a
I
pedophile.
think that
Nobody's
this
doing
whole
that.
topic is
They're repeating
upsetting.
a
You
story
know,
that
like
she
it's
He's
an
talking
self-admitted
about
to.
actual.
okay.
That's all they're saying.
So Hetero, before you join, I'll give the context. Worldly rapist, worldly rapist. Jake here. He kicked Jazzy from a friend group that they were all really close friends over the situation before talking to Jazzy, and Jazzy believes it's a pedophile gay op by Jake,
Yeah.
orchestrated by Jake through Bruno.
No, not
And the rest
orchestrated by
of the
Yeah,
Jake.
but
call-
He's
look at him, dude.
partaking.
That's where
He's
I have to stop your
participating.
story.
He's
I'm sure it gets a lot
okay.
more complicated
He's
and deep, but look at
He's
Beardo, dude.
partaking on it
Like I'm
on
gonna
behalf
take anything
of Bruno.
Beardo says seriously.
Oh my God,
I'm
Hetero. Do you
just
ever
Look at them,
listen?
dude. You know what I'm saying?
God, Hetero, you just talk over everybody, dude.
It's a bearded freak nigga. Like I'm not gonna listen to a word they say, and it's not true. I don't care. They could tell me. Well, you know, it's just not happening, man. I'm sorry.
Well, of course, people would find this
I've
upsetting
rarely talked to
because
Jake,
the
and
topic itself is
immediately,
upsetting.
especially after they
Like I would
self-admitted to
never.
watching
I think even
CSAM, it would be
watching that
very
stuff
tough to take Beardo's side
obviously
in most.
perpetuates hurting children. So I don't think that's okay. I actually think that's upsetting. Sorry.
So there's no way right now you can just go to your sent mail and type in the keywords.
No,
and like
not right this
2020,
second. I promise, not right now. But I'll get home in a second.
All right.
I'm going to comb through my emails. I will do that.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. As long as you say you got them, you can try to find them and stuff. You should be
'Cause
able
I
to.
don't
If you don't,
think. I mean, I hope there's no the auto delete feature, but yeah, I never sign up for that shit. I just keep my.
I still have Gmail emails from 2017,
Oh,
2012.
okay.
Brian, it would be good to know that they reported this stuff and aren't just lying out of their ass about it.
I have it where all my stuff gets auto archived anyways, but I'll just go to my sent mail and we'll just go.
You know, weirdly enough, though, it still wouldn't change
the way to go.
much. Like, it will change the fact, okay, it's good that they reported it, but this is still
Whatever.
something they did. This wasn't
Well,
like
won't
a bad
change what
luck,
my eyeballs saw.
you know,
No,
like, oh,
I
sorry,
will
terrain
forever have
situation.
PTSD from that.
The story
You
isn't
know?
that they didn't report.
I will always
No, I would
have
hope they did.
PTSD from
The
what my
story
eyes
is
saw.
that they sat and watched and associate.
Just for you to understand, Jazzy, I went to my oldest email on Gmail. I'm assuming you have a Gmail. It's not Hotmail or AOL.
Yeah.
And I mean, my earliest sent email was when the account was made in 2012. I still have it in my sent. I'm looking right at it. So I mean, you'll be able to easily find it then. It shouldn't be deleted or anything like that. It should just be archived.
Because I know I didn't go in and delete them or anything. Okay.
Nope. If you didn't delete them, then there you go. Yeah, I have it all the way back there. On another one I have starting in 2016. So you absolutely will have them as long as you email them back and forth. You'll have them in your sent mail when you send it to the police department in Florida. Or whether the state troopers, I guess. I don't know who you sent what email they told you to send it to.
Because I remember at the time feeling real defeated and retarded. I wanted to be more effective.
Did they email you? I mean, like, did they?
I think they. Well, I know I emailed them all the like screenshots I had and stuff. Anyway,
right, you'll have all that with like information regarding all that. I have like for instance, I have all my FOIA stuff and everything like that for all my swatting. I have tons of emails with the detectives and the Department of Justice for the Florida and Michigan. Stuff.
Well, and really, I don't care like what hetero or like sucker punch. They just hate me and want to hate me. It was Jake that pissed me off. Like when my people that I consider a friend do that.
Some people just want to know what's true and what's not. And now that you self-admitted, the truth has been.
Yeah. So I think I feel better about that now.
It's just something you
said.
You're
right.
You saw it, so you self-admitted. Yeah, I did. Now it's confirmed. The story is true.
Yeah. So it feels better that everyone knows exactly the context, because the way you were saying it, hetero, was that I sat and like got that guy off, which absolutely not. But if you're just going to tell people that I glanced at it,
you said. This is something you said.
Yeah, that I'm not going to ever deny that. What happened to me, dude? It happened.
Hope not, because exactly.
Yeah,
you're fucking.
It was fucked up. That's why I got the guy off of here, dude. And I would be more loud about it if he was around, but that dude hasn't been around for over 2 years.
Yeah, that's something you should tell everybody when you join a VC, by the way.
Well, I don't think so. People get really upset by it. The fact that happened to me, like it upsets women.
You think that
it like scares people. So I don't really like to bring it up out of the blue, but I don't mind talking about it. It was just really traumatic. Like I still have PTSD.
All right, well, here, let's get to the point of the matter, Jake. If she provides you like the evidence that she at least reported it to the police and did all that stuff, are you gonna more believe her or not?
Already saying sorry. Are we back to now?
Is that all you have to do when you watch that content? Is just say sorry? I don't know. That might work for Porn Monkey.
Sorry, and then if we have to go back to proving it again, I find that irritating. I mean, I get showing you, Brian, and showing the group, but like, why does my friend Jake, like, what?
Well, you don't believe me? I mean, that's why we're here, right? Like you and Jake.
What do you? I mean, but what do you think? So then, what does Jake think happened? He thinks
Brian's
that
being
I'm
awfully
into
nice
that.
To you, and
that I like guys that do that.
You don't deserve Brian being nice to you, giving you the chance to like go through your emails and
fair.
shit. But really, it sounds like you're not gonna find these emails.
Good one, solid.
Well, what I'm saying
and if you don't find these emails, then that just means you were lying about that.
My question to Jake is,
not.
If these emails appear, Jake, will you take Jazzy's side more seriously, or are you gonna just stick to your guns on this?
If the emails are shown, which he said that they would be,
that almost makes me not want to show the emails. I swear to God, Jake. You're so fucking irritating. No,
Wait,
because
you're
I
not
wanted
gonna
to
show
just
the
show
emails now?
Brian.
'Cause you're a
I'm
big
trying to
fat
show you,
bearded
Brian,
liar.
but
I
Jake's
would like
being
to
a
see him.
faggot.
I would like to see him, but
Yeah,
I was
Jake's
just getting back to
actually
the whole
a
point why we
faggot.
were here, which was you and Jake hashing this out because you know,
Well,
obviously
he
you
was
guys are
about to say
friends.
sorry, so that was just out the window. What was that? That was nothing then?
Wait,
No,
what?
I
You
would.
what?
I
You were
would.
gonna say sorry, Jake?
So what?
So
I gotta
hearing.
prove to
Okay.
you that I don't like CP? That's fucking
Okay.
insane,
What
Jake.
the?
Okay.
Actually insane.
Well, what's
Prove it.
insane is that you saw it
So
online on Discord with another freak.
I
can't even
agree. That
catch a
was so
break
Get
fucked
there.
up.
yourself
And that's
that
why
is
that
so
guy's not
insane out
here
of you. That's
anymore. I
disgusting,
know that was
actually. You
insane.
know
I
what?
know.
I feel like I'm not
And
going to
that
associate
scares
with this
people.
Beardo
I know it
person
scares
based on his
women
past
Wait,
behaviors.
because it's fucked
is
up.
Beardo a diddler?
No.
Hold on,
They're saying they're
Amber.
not a
I'll
diddler,
give you the
but they
context.
confirmed that they sat and watched CSAM with some other Discord
That's
freak online
not
while they were
what
getting.
Wait,
happened.
is that true?
Just
That's
Is
not
that
what
true,
happened.
Jazzy? Did you watch
No. We
CSAM?
already went through what
Wait,
happened, so
Jazzy,
don't
I
worry
thought you
about
said that
it.
you
But
did.
Not
I
just
thought you said. I
hold
thought you
CSAM.
on.
said that you
no,
admitted to it.
hetero.
And
What, you're
Hetero's
gonna
just
sit here and say you
lying at
didn't?
this
hetero,
point.
wait, hetero. And I'll give you the too long didn't read, and the other Friday, this Wilbur guy and this chick named Gary showed up to fight from this community that Jazzy used to be a part of. A Bruno guy showed up and told this fucking story that Jazzy was was gooning with a dude in VC to child porn, and then she did it a second time. Then she told everyone about it and reported it to the Discord or whatever. Okay, and then she went to Bruno's server after this happened and tried to cover it up for 6 months or something.
What? This
Kira,
happened 4
hey,
years ago. And
I
no,
know.
no
I'm
one tried
just
to
telling
cover
you.
it
I'm
up.
recounting. Hey,
We okay.
Jazzy,
Sorry.
I'm just recounting what happened
Okay.
as it
Because
was
no one
told.
tried to cover
So
it up. We
then,
told everyone, you know?
okay, I'm gonna get to that. So then,
Okay.
Kira confirms that her and Port Monkey had known of the story months and months ago from Jazzy privately. So
Yeah.
then Bruno and them start going on with the details of it. Other people start confirming it. So Mr. Lit here decided to kick Jazzy because he didn't feel comfortable being around her after all this, which
So
caused
dangerous.
Jazzy to be upset because
Who
she
would?
didn't even get to tell her side of the story. And so now they're supposed to be hashing it out now about the details of whether or not it's true, because Jazzy claims that it's not as accurate as it is, but she does confirm that the story is true. That did happen, but the gooning part is not true. I mean, like, correct on that, Jazzy? Is that fair?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I
No,
need.
the
Okay.
story is she was
There you
gooning
go,
on
Ann.
the
You are
call
now
with the
caught up.
guy, and then the guy did
No,
that.
we didn't even get
Do
that
you think
far.
Beardo gets on private calls with people to talk about like fucking Dark Souls
You're
or
caught
something
up,
Do you
or
Ann.
think I
You're
Battlefield?
welcome.
only
Like, let's be
do
honest,
that,
all
Ian?
that they do
That's crazy.
is
That's
goon. Like, they're a
crazy work,
bearded Discord
hetero.
freak.
No, I talk to
So
people talk
now
to
that they
me. Dude, they cry
self-admitted
to
to
me.
watching
People are
CSAM,
like
like that's the
crying in my
story.
shit more than they're jacking off.
Well,
They lied to Herb. They just lied to
curious.
Herb saying that they didn't do it, but
Were
they
you
were
like
telling us they did.
watching it for science, or what was the deal?
No. He got me into a call, which he was threatening me into. So I got into that call. Didn't really know what he was going to do, but I realized now he had this planned. And he started streaming. And I did glance at what the stream was. It was absolutely CP.
What
And as soon as I realized what it was, I started yelling at the guy, like cussing him out. He was cussing me out for making him limp. And I said, I don't give a fuck. You're a sick freak. And then I hung
And
up.
then you said you
I didn't-
reported it, but now you can't find the emails confirming you reported it to the
I
police or
haven't
anything,
even
right?
looked yet, dude. I haven't even
So you
glanced
didn't
at
even
it.
report it. You lied, saying that
No,
you
I
did
did
report
report it. That's the
You,
only
You have
person
no
I've ever
receipts. You have
reported.
zero receipts, whereas most
You
people
know?
would have receipts for this.
who did you
Well, this is
report it
4
to?
years old. I mean, you're bringing up the most old
That's not
shit
very long
ever,
ago.
dude.
4
I don't
years
even
ago
have the
isn't that long
same
ago.
phone. I don't have any
But
of
the
this. I
bottom
don't even
line
know if I have the
is,
same email, dude.
they
That's
confirmed.
what
You
I'm
heard it. You
saying.
heard it just now. They
Email.
said that they were in a
Well,
Discord
that's
call
why
and that
this
they
is
saw something.
convenient because I realize it's
Who did you
convenient to
send
put
an
the
email
old
to?
stories to do this with because, at least the people that were there are still around. That server is still around.
Jazzy, just stop for a second. So you reported this, you said?
Huh?
You reported this crime?
Yeah, well, I reported him on Discord and I called the police, but I didn't have a lot of info on the guy. So I
What the
didn't feel
You
police
very
said you
tell you?
emailed. You
confident.
said you emailed.
What did
I
the
mean, I
police
did.
tell
Well,
you?
I
Show the
called
emails. Show
first.
the
I didn't
emails.
start with a fucking email, dude. I
You said you
called.
emailed. Just show the emails.
Well, yeah, because I had to send the fucking
Show the
screenshots of
emails.
anything I had, which wasn't much.
If you, I can tell you what would
Fucking
happen. If
info.
you called the police about this, you know what they would have told you? What did they tell you?
They didn't have a lot of. I just didn't have enough info. They didn't make me feel good
They
about
would have
it. The
told you
lady
to
was rude as
report it.
shit.
They would have told you if they didn't handle it themselves, they would have at least told you to report it to the FBI, which
Yeah,
you
that's what
can very
Brian was saying.
easily.
I
online.
feel like that lady was a piece of shit. Now looking back on it.
Well,
but whatever.
she's so.
Well, let's be
and
fair to
she's
the
got
police lady. I mean, look
emails
at you.
She's got emails between the police and her
Yeah.
that are back around that time.
I
She's
gotta
going
go
to be
back
bringing
and
them up and
look.
posting
I'll
them here soon.
comb through them before work, like I said. But they're 4 years old. This shit's so old.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
they're
reason.
100% there.
That's
I
not
just
long
confirmed
ago,
on my end. I still have mine.
But there was, there's a
So-
reason I wasn't kicked 4 years ago. Because if that was the case, if I was hanging out doing that, I'd have been
Now,
kicked
or
from
the
everywhere,
question,
dude.
the question of whether she's in the moral clear, she reported it or whatever,
I don't think
she
that
doesn't like it or whatever.
Does
That's
that
not
change
the story
anything,
that people
though?
are saying. And of course
I
not. It
don't
doesn't
think
change
that
anything
that's.
because you're a fucked up freak. The
See,
story is that
you're
you
just saying
associate with
what
people
it
that
is.
you get on
I even
Discord
told
calls with
you to
and
go
watch that kind of
talk to
content
the
with, even
server.
if you're going to
You
go around saying it's
refuse
for a
to go
millisecond. It's
talk to
pretty
anyone that was
disgusting
there,
behavior.
hetero. You just want to say shit.
No, that's
You don't
fair.
want
You admitted to
to.
doing. It's what you admitted to doing. That's who you are. That's the
No,
story.
you're still
I wanted to
twisting it.
start.
Like the way
I'm not
Brian
arguing whether
explained
you're a
it,
predator or whether you're going to go to hell or
well,
heaven. I think
definitely
you're going to go to
not.
hell.
I don't think anyone
But
actually thinks that.
I'm
That's what I'm
arguing.
saying.
I'm not arguing anymore. You self-admitted to it. That's what you said.
Well, I didn't self-admit to being a predator. That's
I never
crazy.
said you're a predator. You
I
self-admitted
don't
to
know.
watching CSAM on Discord with some freak online.
Or glancing at it. I didn't even watch it.
Ew,
I mean,
whatever happened there. That's between you and the guy or whatever.
You was
The cops.
well, yeah, and that's why I know in my soul that I'm good.
That's
because
not what
that was
I'm saying. I'm saying that the
like I
something you
know
did.
I'm good
So
with
when I
God.
go
You know
around
what I
saying
mean? Like
Weirdo
on
watch
that,
CSAM on Discord,
I don't have to prove it to a
it's
bunch of
just
guys
true.
on the internet. Like I
based on
know
your
I got
words.
out of there. I know I didn't watch. It made me sick. I got sick. Like how do you watch it?
You sound so believable. I believe you.
Well, you should,
Psych,
motherfucker. Are
nigga.
you able to
Psych.
watch
I'm gonna
shit
go
like
around
that? Like,
saying
are
what you
you
did.
able to
I'm gonna go
stomach that
around
shit?
posting your
Because I
self-admission.
can't. Like I couldn't.
I'm gonna go around posting your own words, your self-admission.
I mean, I guess if
And
you want to talk
let's
about
hear
the
you
Rudy
lie
thing
to.
over and over
You're
and
gonna
over and
argue with
over and
yourself?
over again, a 4-year-old story that not really much happened. It just was fucked up, but it ended. I mean, it ended right then and there. We didn't talk after that, so there's not much. Like he got cleared off of here. I got him kicked from everywhere. End of story. That's why we didn't
That's
sweep
just a
it under
Monday
the
for you, I
rug. I mean,
guess.
we told everyone about it. It's just it's so old
Just
now.
another
No
day
one
for old
talks about
Beardo.
it.
Acting like it's not a big deal at all.
Well, no, it's very traumatic. I clearly still have PTSD. It's 4 years later, and this is still upsetting for me. So clearly, it was traumatic. And I have a thick skin, so I don't,
You were just pretending like it was no big deal, saying it's nothing, who cares?
Well, it
Now
wasn't
you're
like
saying
it
like
continued on. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you guys want more of a story, like more happened, but it
no, you
really
confirmed it.
just
You
was a
self-admitted.
second.
At
You
this
self-admitted.
point, I don't know how Jake feels. He hasn't really said much. At this point, I'm just waiting if you can just get those emails. That's all I care about to kind of clear this up for me, and more so than all that other personally. But for Jake, and then like my whole point was be Jake. For Jake, I don't know if that's going to be enough for him. He hasn't really said much. I think he's just waiting as well. So.
Well, the thing is, the only way we can confirm Jazzy's story is literally bringing in the guy that played the CP4, which we will not do. Right?
No,
that's
no,
which we will not do.
I've tagged Bruno too to come in because Bruno's the.
But Bruno is still a third party. Bruno
And
is
did
still a
Sucker
third
Punch
party.
talk to MAGA Cat? Because he was the admin
Look, I'll
of the
put it
server it happened
into this nice. Well, nobody else here has to do this shit because nobody else here.
Well, you
Bruno
guys
is
are
still
hung
a
up on
third
it.
party.
I mean, I'm not. We all moved on, and if you're hung up on it, then you need to investigate because we all kind of moved on ages ago.
Who's we? Who's we? Name
The people
them.
that were there, you know.
You and the freak. When you watch
No,
CSAM,
everyone in
people.
Content Gods, the Desert Pressures, like everyone that was there.
I
4 years
posted pressure going off on you, like Bruno. Clearly,
Jazzy?
that's what he thinks about you. You
Okay,
know?
one second. Jazzy, I'm sorry that you did that.
Yikes.
But did they leave? Or were they banned?
I don't know.
I think she left.
What just happened? Hold on.
He said he's sorry. She did it, and I think he kicked it.
Oh god.
Oh my lord! Now Kira's pissed off at Impressive because she's saying Impressive won't let her join to explain her story, her side of it.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh no, Impressive.
Look in this group chat, Jake.
Let her come in.
Group chat.
Here shouldn't be here. Look.
Like
Well
the
played,
emails
Mr.
would clear
Jake.
things up.
Well played, Mr. Jake.
My goodness.
That was way worse than when the story was told. That was way, way worse.
I don't feel comfortable about apologizing with all these unknowns present.
It should be pretty easy to
That
get
was
those
way
emails.
worse. I mean, even with the emails, realistically, like it just like he was saying, it just proves like
If she has emails, she made a report. I'll buy it. I'll buy that.
what's that? What's that, sucker?
If she has
If
emails,
she has
I'll believe
emails.
it. Like Florida has a public registry for like police reports. You can look that up if you ever need.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
The
perfect.
problem is her story doesn't make any. Her story literally doesn't make any sense. How the police report went. That was what bothered. That's where immediately I was like, okay, it sounds made up. So it sounds really made up.
I can believe that there's like a shitty cop who doesn't really do his job. That's wild. Don't get me wrong, but I could believe it.
But
Just
why would the
some
cop
crazy bitch
why would
ranting
you
about
say you have a
internet shit
police
and be like,
report
whatever.
from the state? Why would you say you have a police report from the state troopers, right? And then you said you emailed them back and forth all your evidence, but it was never a reference to the FBI office. That doesn't make any sense for cyber crimes.
I don't know.
None of that makes any sense. You don't even have the guy's information, and you just call them knowing he's just in Florida somewhere. Like that doesn't really make any sense either.
Yeah,
Dude, if
it's not like
Beardo
this is
didn't
like
leave that call and was just like okay with it, like I don't think that's something that they'd go around trying to sell here. Like, yeah, you know what? Like, it'd be a tough sell. So like the only answer you could really give when you're found with something like that is, oh yeah, I reported it and I didn't like it and
So, Sucker Punch, she said the
it's something
last
that
thing
happened.
she said the last thing I heard was Atlit saying sorry you did that like a complete asshole before I was kicked. It
By
happened.
Jake.
Yes.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who kicked her. She thinks Kira's saying it was impressive, which is pretty funny.
it's always impressive.
Now, even if the emails are found, it's like, okay, so you did the morally correct thing to do to report it. All right, you got sabotaged, or whatever. But
All right, I'm glad you figured out the whole good cop thing. I was waiting
yeah.
for you to put two and two together. I was like, hold on, wait, we're just being fair here. All right, Edro. Let him just. I'm handing her a shovel. Let her dig, please. Thank you.
No, it's true.
It's pretty bad.
But also that is a real if they did report it, that does because people could take that and run with it, could take her admission and run with it. To me, the admission is good enough. I don't need to know if they meant it or not. It's just not somebody I would associate with online or talk to or take as seriously.
She like a week ago literally was on stream with DJ Axel, having e-sex for hours. That happened.
I bet.
I don't know why she downplayed that. And then I went to her like a day later in randomizer server. Tom was there, and I just went off on her. I was like, "Do you even know who Axel is?" She's like, "No." And I sent her like the Pampered Chew shit, dude. The shit with him with the kid on the stream, and he was like, "I'd suck your dick," and all that other crazy shit that he's done.
No, she knows
the pedophile gaming shop shit. Yeah, and that's what Sucker said, but she pretended like she didn't know any of that to me.
Like that's
and I was
disgusting or whatever, that's
yeah.
Like literally, I've told her, I said, you gooned with an actual guy who's for 5 years said he was a pedophile and made a channel called Pedophile Gaming on YouTube.
Bro, on paper, she gooned with a guy that streamed CSAM to her, and that's what I'm saying.
Well,
that's the admission.
Now
whether she stayed or didn't or reported it or did, that's all past.
And then
that's all past.
She was ranting at Jake this morning. This is how this all happened about this bodega server, the e-nigga server, about some 13-year-old and a 17-year-old and noggins and all this shit. And she kept going, Jake's in that server with those guys. Jake's in that server with those guys. And he's running a pedo gay op. And I'm like, hold on. You're trying to claim that Jake's around like a bunch of minors? Is that what you're saying?
But that's what happens when you let somebody of that kind of caliber around you. Like, you're going to let a beardo run amok. Yeah. And then you're going to be they're acting weird.
That's what like Sucker and I immediately noticed. I was like, okay, well, you knew about this for how long and you never said anything, and now suddenly you're like, well, fuck these guys. They hang out with this 13-year-old named Daniels, and this 17-year-old named Danny and Noggins and this. And it's like, well, okay, if you knew all this and you're just dropping dirty laundry now and you're claiming Jake's in these servers, which I've never heard Jake in a server called E-Niggas and the Bodega, but it's like, why didn't you say anything about it before, prior to all this drama? Why'd you keep like the random children secret? I don't know. It's weird. It's all weird.
I think it's just it's a behavioral thing, even stuff like the noggins thing, or the assumption that somebody like Beardo, who goes around like showing their disgusting, disfigured body, that they wouldn't have a regard for the ages of people around them. Like, you can't go around assuming everybody's 18 and 21 and like wanting to see your fucking period blood or whatever. So like the odds of somebody that was underage, it was 17 or something like that, those are on Discord or a lot of even like a video game, you're gonna talk like crazy. Like the odds
Jake,
are
did
high.
you
Like
ban
they're
her, or did somebody ban her, or no? She's saying she can't rejoin. She's trying to rejoin, apparently.
No, she shouldn't.
I
be
thought about it.
joined.
I wish I did. I should have kicked her, but
I
no,
told her she
I didn't
should
do it.
be able to.
Nah, she's
She
still
said
in
she
here.
wanted. She wasn't.
I don't mind.
Yeah, she doesn't have any roles, so
I mean, I don't
Could
mind
be-
that they're not here. I don't
There we
really
go.
miss them, or
Could be good
here,
too.
I guess.
Said,
just
wasn't me.
I just checked the audit log and banned her. She's not banned.
No, she's
So I
not
don't
banned
know.
or anything. She's doesn't have any rules stopping her. So
A wild Monday morning.
Right?
She's been, by the way, this all came out on Friday, Hetero. She's been crashing out since Friday. It was like
Dude, I've
380
known about
votes
this for a
by
bit
1 in
now.
the morning to now. Well, this was all brought to our door on Friday. None of us knew, really. And then she's been crashing out all weekend. I didn't pay attention this weekend, but this morning it's been since 1 in the morning. Like what Jake said, it's been like 380 plus messages. Just walls of text. Like you'll get TMJ.
But see, even when I saw like people posting about it, I wasn't like, oh, here's a pedophile, and then doxing them. Somebody sent me their docs too a while back, and like, but it's it's not. I'm not gonna run with that. But she is like a fucked up freak, and that's all I ever said about them. It's like, look, they're like a fucking weirdo.
I even asked her, I was
with a
like, why are
beard.
you gooning with fucking DJ Axel on a stream?
Just
What
everything,
the
just
fuck?
everything since ever, because
Crazy.
Beardo is somebody that was around like with Gamble and them too. It's just fucking weird.
It's wild stuff.
I've never really seen them kind of like accepted in a server, I guess, aside from the one with Port Monkey. Like this is stuff that I've seen in other servers with like different communities. It's funny. She talks about other people, like other servers. I think she talks about them like they would take her side.
Yeah, I find it interesting that Port and Kira knew about all this stuff, and they just said we're not going to talk about.
Well, it's like people do that. They'll put freaks.
And
around
Brian,
them.
why did Tom invite fucking Jazzy at like 1 in the morning to the group chat, knowing that I couldn't respond, and had her fucking blast the chat, blow it out, literal like fucking blown out diaper.
Yeah, Tom, you're gonna have to unmute on that one, but I can't answer that.
I was sleeping, retard. That was Kira. Learn to read, Jake.
There, Timothy.
Ash, actually, it was Ash. My bad.
Oh, Ash. Well, there's your answer.
Gross.
I wake up to 200 messages. I had nothing to do with that.
Timothy.
Mr. Jake, apologize to Mr. Tom.
Mr. Timberley, I am deeply saddened by my response to myself believing that I believed that you were the one who invited Jazzy to the group chat, known as Pull Up Stank.
Start gooning. Yeah, Tom, why would you do that?
Jin said,
I haven't even gotten to the
funny
point where
that
she
she
joined.
said
I'm
it
still
was
reading
too
the
long
crash
ago
out between
.to
Soberman and
found
Fem.
Oh,
email
yeah,
as if every email client doesn't have a
at some
search
point,
bar on
Soberman
it.
left because he said that we were all going to screenshot it and make fun of him. I don't even know why he did that, but he did at some point.
Okay, so Jazzy's now saying that why would she rejoin if she's going to get disconnected again?
Good point. She should stay away.
Brian, where'd you even get that PSP?
Which one?
The one you have. That's like some weird, obscure, like crypto token thing that.
I don't know. I changed my name to Ape Docs though.
Okay.
That was my ape, Jake. That's my ape. Right.
Thanks.
What?
What's up, dude?
Chilling.
I was going through your YouTube videos. Shit's cool.
Yeah.
Got nostalgic.
Mr. Danks, what's your hot take on all of this? Beardo innocent?
I mean, I don't care either way.
So based.
Brian, I've been finding out a lot of people on Spell Table are playing like bracket 3 and bracket 1 too.
Yeah, do you guys play Magic?
Bracket 3 and bracket.
Yeah, I looked up a guy's deck that he had on his Mox Field into Commander Salt, and it said bracket 3 and the bracket 1 2. And I confronted him about it. I'm like, hey, like, he's like, oh, he's like, well, there's no game changers or anything. No, he's like, well, I have no game changers or whatever, blah blah. I'm like, yeah, but your deck, if you put into Commander Salt, says a bracket 3, and I'm looking at all your other decks you have, they're all bracket 3 as well. So are you going into bracket 1 2 lobbies to pub stomp? And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm within the bracket system. So what's crazy to me, Brian? You put a bracket 1 lobby out, right? And then you see fucking people with bracket 3s hitting on 1 lobbies, right?
Yeah, people love to pub stomp, Jake. That's what they do.
What are you talking about? The Avengers game?
No,
Yeah.
there's this like thing called Spell Table where you can play with your Magic cards, and these like black people, or in trannies, black people and trannies, I've noticed a lot. They like to go into the lower brackets, they're called, which they're kind of lower cost cards, and they don't have a lot of like
think
crazy
of it like
interaction.
video game difficulty. You have easy, hard, and like ultra hard mode. You know what I mean? There you go.
Yo, Hetero, you know how? Tell Hetero how this shit works with the camera and all the sausage fingers.
Okay.
Wait, you got to go on camera?
Yeah, they got the camera pointing down, and you play with the physical.
So Hetero, they made this back when like COVID happened and people couldn't go to the game stores because of COVID. So Wizards of the Coast made a browser website where you put your camera facing down on your table, and you just play your cards. Like you play like you would, but over the camera. And it's not a bad system. Like you can click the picture, and the card will pop up, so you don't have to worry about if it's a shitty camera or not, and stuff. But you can still like you got to trust that the other person isn't like shuffling off camera and bullshit. But yeah, you got a lot of weirdos. There was one game that me and Jake played a long time ago with this fucking tranny. Jake, you remember the tranny with the skirt?
Yes.
Dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my! And the married guy. This was fucking crazy. So we were playing. It was me and Jake versus this married guy joins. He's got his wedding ring on, right? Hetero, and this tranny joins, but they point their camera slightly away from their table, so you can just see their short skirt. Yeah, short skirt where you could see their fucking panties, and it was disturbing. And we were like, "What the fuck?" A married guy starts hitting on the tranny the whole game, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?" And then they cheated. They all cheated, and then the married guy got mad. The tranny started cheating.
They didn't even play good, bro.
No, they just started cheating, and the married guy got mad, so he stopped hitting on the tranny. And me and Jake were like, "What in the fuck is this? Like, this is fucking bizarre."
All I'm gonna say is this, Hetero.
Don't let Ninja hear this story.
If you went on that website, Hetero, basically 95% of people would crash out on you.
I'm not gonna lie, Danks.
I know you're not gonna do it.
I'm
just gonna say like that's how these people
from
are.
lobbies. They can only kick you. They can't mute you and shit. Like they can block you. That's like one way they could do it. They have that. That's like a new feature, but it's like old school shit where you could just kind of go in and say whatever. They used to have a chat box, but apparently that got removed a long time ago.
Bro, it's like a 90% Spurglord rate.
Yep.
Might have to
yeah, you go in there, Hetero. You can fuck with real people pretty hard. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never played Magic. I'm not good with card games. Pokemon trading card game back then. Back in like 2000.
I'm going to post the group chat what Kira and Jazzy are saying in what's the VC text? Okay.
Yeah, they're crashing out. They're really.
Yeah, Kira now wants apparently hetero.
Sent an image file.
Hetero against me, apparently.
It's not that serious. I think Kira sometimes like takes a step back and she's like, all right, like takes a breath. I think Beardo definitely takes it too seriously. But I mean, come on, go make friends somewhere? Who cares? Does anybody like? Why do they? I don't care if they're gone, and I'm sure that they shouldn't care that people here like them or not. Who cares? You guys want to argue about who kicked them, banned them? That's on whoever did it.
Shit.
Like Kira's a bunch of things, but I wouldn't ban them. Or Beardo, another topic. I think they're a fucking freak. I know the way maybe some of you feel about like Black Metal Troy or something like that, but the nigga whips out his dick too often. I wouldn't want him here either, So it's like that level. It's not anything because of Beardo in particular. It's just like certain people I just would not care if they're gone. So I would kick Beardo.
Yeah, there's too many trannies and cheaters on spell table.
It's mostly it's a very good reason, and I wouldn't argue if somebody wants to ban them for being a trainee, but it would be mostly the fact that they kind of just like post their disgusting disfigured body like too often, and they know it's like an assault. Like nobody I don't think enjoys when they post that fucking shit. It's disgusting.
I do know the trannies love being in bracket 3 because that's like kind of like the midway bracket where you can actually play like bracket 4 into a 3. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
What do you guys think about Linux?
Yeah.
Apparently, I was told that Linux makes you trans.
What?
Only certain distros.
Because Tux loves you. He actually he was the one who noticed it before he went trans. They said, yeah, a lot of people who actually have Linux, they're more likely to be trans. And he literally went fucking trans and is with like a 40-year-old dude right now.
I think it's a meme when people say that.
A meme when he says it and then it happens and then boom.
No, just because like the people who engage with online communities about Linux are the type of people who are trans. It doesn't mean that the entirety of the people who use Linux are trans. You know what I'm saying? Or in that realm of people. Like there's a bunch of normal ass dudes. There's a bunch of dudes with the fucking, they got the holster for their smartphone on, and they got the tucked in polo. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of dudes like that.
Okay, so Jazzy
said, Shrekera and Beardo underrated duo FR.
It's a hobbyist thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jazzy and Kira are now trying to figure out how to workshop this to get hetero against me, and they want to be in that VC.
Said emoji Shrekoko
We could
emoji
pretend.
Beardo.
I think I could sell it.
One, I don't know who you are, hetero. You don't know who I am.
I already don't like you.
I don't know a lot of people. I'm not even around often.
Yeah, you're a big faggot there.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
What's going on, hetero?
Jake seems chill. No, Jake's talking about how
Kira and Jazzy right now.
Yeah, they want me
trying to run a gay app and get hetero against me, and then they're literally saying it right now on pull up Stank Prime.
Well, just tell them to join VC. Why are they doing this?
Because Kira's saying that Impressa keeps kicking her, which is understandable because she tried to.
I don't have access to the audit logs. If anybody could check, I'm sure for a reason, but maybe
I won't kick her. She can come in. I wasn't kicking her. I just timed her out.
Well, Kira tried to La Casa break.
Weasel.
La Casa wreck fucking Impressa. So.
I mean, if it's Impressive server, then he can do whatever he wants, I guess. But yeah, little weasel of a ting.
Does anybody watch Jazzy in here?
No, I don't mind Kira because I haven't heard her nig out today. But Beardo, I get sick of Beardo.
If you call her nigger brain or say, "Can I dumb this down for you?" she will crash out on you. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no idea what it is.
Like gorilla pressure under this thinly veiled like white persona. It's so fucking funny.
And just remember, hetero, there was at one point in time that Jazzy and Kira wanted to actually be roommates. Okay.
I know they're from like. What were you saying, Blue?
Oh.
It's still gonna happen. I guarantee it. One day.
That's the best friend. It's a friendship in California right there.
There's to make a fucking brothel, right? Because they're all those fucking local dudes for money. So it's basically a brothel.
And those two are gonna start lesing out. Just watch.
Lesing.
Beardo full mask. Like, it's fucking disgusting. Classic California stuff, though, I guess.
Yeah, Californians are fucked up, weird people, man.
Yeah. I mean, just look at it.
God, Kira fucking hates me, Brian. What did I do? Oh my god.
Yeah, she's pretty pissed off at you.
Jin
Jake,
said,
you like
Jake,
"Oh
right?
shit, Kira is
Jake,
gonna
just
use
tell
her
Kira we're all
feminine
literally
ways to
laughing
turn
at her right
hetero
now.
against you."
Like we're hearing what she's saying, and we all think it's funny. Just let her know that somebody's finally laughing at something she said.
God. That would actually make her like she would want that because apparently it was found that she has a fetish for being humiliated. So if we're laughing at something she's saying, it'll get her off. So I don't want to have her get off to this. That's why she goes and attacks Impressa. Whenever Impressa kicks her, she like has she gets in heat a little bit, you know. He revs up her
No,
engine.
that's like when you're at a store and she's being loud. You know, she's being loud in line, or if you caught her on a bus or something.
Y'all
And she's
done
like
got me
on
fucked
FaceTime.
up.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay.
Ma'am, you need to calm down.
Who's making a left?
It's me with my blinkers. I'm on the side of the road. I'm working right now, so I'm like going through.
Kira said, "Why would Jake want to talk to an alleged pedo? Who she saying is alleged pedo? Jazzy or?"
That's a good
guess
question.
that
You should
Jazzy.
ask her.
Because the only person that you entered
alleged?
Brian,
Yeah,
that
who
message
alleged?
that she replied to is Impressa. But I don't know if it's Impressa or Jazzy or hetero because she didn't say who. She said,
Yeah,
"Why
just
would
be
you?"
like, who are you talking about when you say that? And she's gonna be like Beardo and be like, who alleged? I guess just Kira. I thought I made it clear. I'm not.
Jazzy says, "I'm going to go in there, and Jake is going to keep being a pussy and not talking while hetero says dumb shit." Oh god. Fucking hell, man. I can't catch a break, Brian.
These two, they're like really beastly looking, bro. I don't know what's up with them, like their build.
Brian, I'm done like massively trying to type to two fucking women in that chat. When we have an open VC right here. When there's an open VC right here.
Right now.
No, the problem is that they will rejoin if we stop talking to them because they're women.
Oh, you got a good idea. Yeah, don't respond. Yeah, they'll rejoin then.
Wait a minute. We need somebody who's an expert at baiting and enraging women. Hetero. What like one syllable thing should Jake say to both of them right now?
The old one-word answer. I don't know. The KKI.
Yeah, Jake, give him KK.
Yeah, he's right though. If he stops talking to them, they're gonna want to join, I guess.
Oh yeah, Kira says that hetero is the #1 troll or something, right? Is that what she said before?
Just type KK and then hit send and just ignore it, Jake.
Lowercase KK. So it's not like I'm just so I'm just so like away from the situation, right? I'm just like absolved of it. I'm just away, distance myself from it. Just KK, move on.
Yeah.
Didn't even have myself put the effort in capitalizing it. Dude, I'm just so Okay, now Jasmine's talked to me in a private call, and knowing how her private calls go, I don't know, guys.
I wouldn't take that risk.
Talk you get a Camille.
Jake, hold your ground. Hold your ground. Stand firm.
Okay. Kira's fucking pissed at me because I posted KK. Oh my god.
God, she's mad as fuck.
That's pretty good.
Hetero.
Yeah, now just ignore them now and wait until they join to yell at you.
Right. Oh, that was a good one, Hetero. Kira just fucking crashed out immediately.
Yeah, I had to go as the struggle session ended, I guess. That's pretty good.
Kind of, but it's still ongoing in DMs.
Dude, I didn't realize that would work. Good job, Hetero. That really worked. She's fucking furious.
What'd you tell Kira?
KK, that's
KK.
it, lowercase.
He just responded lowercase KK.
Oh, that's
Immediately Kira snapped like a fucking. She just fucking started molding right out immediately. Like just
She wants us to. I think she wants us to call the group chat, whatever, and have it all done in there. I'm like, I don't know. She's mad that we're having a discussion happening in Feral Neighbors instead of some private caller and even the group chat call.
Don't type. Hold it.
Yeah,
hold
but they're
strong.
not banned or kicked. Like they're not getting.
No,
muted,
they're
I
not
don't
banned or
think.
kicked. No.
Like to ask Kira to come in here by herself, she wouldn't want.
No
She
one's
would let me
kicked
bring
them or
Kira.
banned them. I checked the audit log, so you're both allowed.
What would Hetero do? Would he?
Nothing. I'm about to go eat a sandwich. I might leave.
I feel like Hetero would say, you know what, Kira, you can join the VC, but not Jazzy for now. And then Jazzy get mad that why was she not allowed to join? Then she'll join the VC.
Don't say anything, Jake.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Just don't
let him
answer.
stew. Let him stew, Jake. Just let him stew. They're gonna spin real quick in a circle. That KK really pissed him off. I didn't expect that.
I already know that Kira's gonna join because she likes the humiliation fetish, right? And then she's gonna try to convince Jazzy not to join, but at the same time she wants Jazzy to join.
Well, we'll just hang out, you know.
Dude, it's over for Jazzy. I mean, like, come on. Like, no one's ever
What's
gonna.
your hot take, Ant? After hearing all that.
Yeah, dude, she's hanging out with Didlas. Like, best case scenario, she's like friends with and doing sex stuff with Didlas. You know, who, like, I mean, it's crazy. You know, even if you believe her story, it's fucking crazy.
I think you're zoomed again today. I've been a bit busy, so I hopped in late.
Jen, this is like a long intermission right now. We already got our snack. Our popcorn is half eaten.
Yeah. I mean, I got my ham sandwich. I'm gonna have that in a minute. But
Brian, Jay Danks will be. Want to make sure I remind you, or I let you know, not remind you, because I haven't told you yet. My prediction that the war in Ukraine is going to end, like in the next, this winter. Like that's my prediction.
What makes you say that?
Just a lot of things are lining up. I think the appetite's not there anymore for a lot of reasons. And the most important thing is like both sides are actually moving like they want peace. They're actually engaging. That means they've already decided.
I saw all the curtains are closing in on Zelensky. Like they're every day is a new corruption scandal, which we all knew existed. Just like insane amounts of corruption.
Yeah, like his deputy got arrested for corruption recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think and they can only make peace in the winter, right? Like they can't do it any other time of year. They're like fully like deployed, they're doing shit, but in the winter they really can't do anything. That's why if you look at what's going on now, they're taking pot shots at each other like across the country. That's all they can really do now.
Well,
it's like
when they're really
shit.
bogged down because it's all,
mud. It's cold.
Well, no, in spring it's all mud.
Spring, yeah, but spring they start gearing up.
Yeah. J Danks, you still here?
Yeah.
This will make you happy, J Danks. So I guess this was it? Yeah, I guess the beginning of December was the automatic update to Windows 11 that people could were allowed to say yes or no to. And the article goes, security disaster from Microsoft head as 500 million Microsoft users say no to Windows 11. That was published last week. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it's working.
Fuck Windows 11, dude. Windows 11 fucked up my whole shit, too.
It's horrible.
It's terrible. Holy fuck! What happened to Panera Bread, boys? Look at this. Look at this fucking sandwich.
Credit Card Gate said, a link.
That's a $16 sandwich, apparently. That little half slice.
Holy shit.
That's like, I bought a Red Bull. I never even think about it, when I'm in a gas station, but it was almost $5.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, it's a gas station, but still, like, goddamn, $5 for one Red Bull. It's like you could buy a Red Bull in a bar for $5. I feel like,
Even at a stadium, yeah. Like, how big was the Red Bull though?
It was not even like it wasn't like the oversized one because I like the blue color Red Bull. So it was like the bigger blue colored one. So not the mini, but not the oversized, like kind of the regular, I guess.
Okay.
Give me a bottle of water here in a second.
My
Jim
gas
said,
station.
I can get a Monster for like 350. Red Bull is crazy expensive.
Yeah. I didn't actually. Here's the thing is like, I don't know if you guys have noticed it or maybe it's only in my area, but gas stations never have prices on shit anymore.
Yeah, I know. Well, no. Speedway, Wawa's, and some BPs still do. But like, if you go to like a marathon, bro, I don't know what the fuck that's about. I'm actually gonna go get me some water right now. I'm gonna find out. I'm at a BP right now, Ant. Let's go put this to the test. See if they got any prices on here.
Also, you need to remember a lot of the gas stations are privately owned, so they can set the price at anything they want.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's like
yours is
my
different than
favorite
mine
thing that
would
you
be.
see. My favorite thing you see, Jake, is we see Arizona teas and it says 99 cents on the can, but they're selling it for like $1.59 now.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing, Bri, is some stuff they don't price, like candy bars and shit. But then like the beer, everyone like they price the single beers and the beer and all that shit. But some stuff they don't price. If you ever go to a gas station that doesn't price their beer, just walk out. Just turn around.
Like same thing with game stores. Like some game stores, like I think Brian's seen this stuff up, but for me, like I found a card that was wrongly priced. It was worth like $7 on TCG Player, and it was like $4 in the case. I said, "Well, I'll take that card." And they like scratched off the $4 and said, "Okay, $7.25." And I'm like, "What? You said it was $4 in the case?" So, oh yeah, well the price changed. Like I just walked out. But yeah, there's a BP by me with the Arizona. They have a deal going on. It's 2 for $3.50 where you get 2 Arizonas. And the thing is though is that Circle K, they have their own special Arizona iced tea. That's why they can do that.
You mean a Kush Tard? That's
Well,
the official name.
the other thing I've noticed is that you end up in line at gas stations sometimes, and very rarely have I asked, like maybe 3 times that even me, and I just usually like try not to buy stuff that's not priced, but like I never ask what the price is. I've never seen anyone else ask what the price is for shit, which is crazy.
Oh, you have to realize it's a convenience store, so you have to pay that additional fee.
No, I
'Cause it's very
realize
convenient.
it's a convenience store and you expect stuff to be overpriced, but it's a store, right? So you expect stuff to have prices on
True.
it like stores do. What Like some places are literally probably charge. If Red Bull's $5 here, like in New York, it's probably $10 in a convenience store. It's fucking nuts.
Especially food carts.
It's just supply and demand, Blue. If you want your Red Bull, you make it yourself, I guess.
Usually like 2 for $5 or like 2 for $6 or whatever. Like
Well,
$10
sometimes,
for the 4-pack or whatever.
yeah, I mean, dude, I don't even see gas stations where they sell 4-packs. I'm talking about gas stations, not the supermarket get a deal shit.
Yeah, most of the gas stations, like I guess the Red Bull, whoever delivers the Red Bull, and like has that shit set like 2 for $6 usually.
I mean, once in a while I'll run into a promotion like that, but I mean, they don't always have promotions.
It's like always, even when I was in the city, it's like regular price.
I don't know. I'll make a confession here. I left it at the counter when it was like 480 something. So I mean that's with tax and everything. But like I was like, it's because that was the only thing I was getting. I was like, this is $5, and I left it there. I was like, that's too much, right? And then I went to another gas station, and it was like 430 or something before tax, also not priced. So I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, they had some things not priced, man.
Yeah, the shit that you need. I bet you all the shit that you'd really need, like a quart of oil, is probably not priced. Because you're not priced on a quart of oil in
I
a
didn't
gas.
look at the oil and stuff, but it was like a bunch of candy and shit.
Oh yeah,
anything put in that this candy was 50% off.
That's really
normal.
Yeah,
and by the way, this regular bag of candy was $3.79 before 50% off. Then it was $2.19 when I did 50% off. It's like, God damn, that's expensive as candy.
Yeah, and they do that because your kids run up and they pick what candy they want, and you can't be like, oh no, you can't have that one. That one's fucking $6.
I mean, it's candy. I mean, it's just crazy that candy's $4 for a small bag of candy. It's a small bag of Jolly Ranchers.
Well, and they've made the candy bigger, like the bags, like they have big bags of candy in gas stations. They didn't used to do that, which are really more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Everything's so expensive now, man. I genuinely don't know how people survive. You see the new SNAP system, Ant, where you have to have a job now, or you have to be volunteering, or you can't get SNAP.
No, I haven't seen that.
And then all the states have to comply, or they lose the SNAP program. So there was like 21 states, and they were all like blue states said no. They have the end of this month to comply.
Yeah, anyway, just to go back to everyone's favorite topic, I just think they've also accomplished pretty much all their goals, like Russia has. And it's always, the ball's always sort of been in their court. That Ukraine acts like, oh, we will accept nothing. You know what I mean? But that's, everyone knew from the beginning that wasn't true. Like, oh, they're going to keep Crimea? Okay, buddy.
look inside chat, Ian.
Credit Card Gate said, a link.
Well, it looks like they're not. I'm back after you. BRB.
Said, let's fucking go.
I don't know how next year is gonna look, yeah, but it's not looking good with all the digital shit and the RAM and the market being fucked.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to believe this person.
Economy
Well, it was reported by a bunch of places.
Based. Jim said, the Republicans are going to get wrecked in the midterms.
I doubt it. I mean, they've already redistricted. I mean, it'd have to be a landslide.
You're really fucking up this year, Herb.
Yeah,
It's
I
not going
talked to
great.
Spez about it this morning. Spez was like, Trump is just fucking up really bad.
That's retarded, and Spez is pretty much retarded. At least most of his takes are.
I think I just passed where I need to be. We shall see next year how it goes. I don't think people can do another year of shit getting more expensive though, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop. So.
Well, yeah, the cost of living right now is outrageous.
Where is VT? Is that Vermont? It's Vermont, right?
Yeah.
Why the hell is the school district raising the Somali flag over the American flag?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Wild days. Muslims in Brussels crash a Christmas market and steal and decapitate a figurine of Jesus in front of everybody. Okay.
That sounds extreme.